So, hello everybody. Today we are going to be flying from Nassau over to Tampa in Florida. It's about a 1 hour and 50-minute flight, I believe. And we'll be using the A320 Airbus. Can't even talk today. A320X Airbus by Fly By Wire. We're using PacX for the passengers, and we'll be cold and dark when we start. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is part of our world tour. We're visiting Steelehugs. I don't know why we're visiting Steelehugs. Why would anyone visit Steelehugs, the Sarky bugger? Forget to remind me. Don't forget to remind me. Definitely don't forget to remind me. Right, let's... hopefully Jazz will be in her bed shortly. But before then, let's get all this set up. Shall we? We also need to load PacX. So many things loaded. So many things loaded. Do we have... Ah, there we go. Look, there's an American Airlines plane over there. So that's all in nicely. PacX is working nicely. Everything is working nicely. Okay. Kingdom X Global next. So our flight, we're at 36,000 feet. It wants to put us... Actually, it's a super short flight. It's only 1 hour and 12 minutes. We'll make that 1 hour 15. As always, 40 till takeoff. When we get there, we'll probably fly around a little bit. Maybe even do a flight across to Orlando as well. Fly over Disney World and stuff like that, perhaps. We'll do that just to see what's going on. Steel isn't even in here yet. No, I know. He might not even be in here by the time we start. Anyway, that's that. So let's close that off and get the battery masters turned on. Get our external power. Turn the crew oxygen supply on and get the navs, or get the ADIRs turned to nav to get those things sorted. Turn my lights on, turn my panels up, set the no smoking signs to automatic, arm the emergency doors, nav and the wing lights on. And now we are ready for the passengers. So give me the ramp,
Nassau
please.
ground, American Alpha Lima 4585. Could you please send a ramp?
Let's also make sure that the ramp that they do send stays. There we go. So the ramp is also now on its way. While they do that, let's get baggage as well.
Nassau ground, American Alpha Lima
Charles
4585.
Castle. Good evening, sir. Hopefully you're doing okay.
American Alpha Lima 4585 baggage is on the way.
Pull the Callum on your first solo flight of the game. Forgot to ask for landing clearance. Gotta ask for clearance. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to remember that. I always remember.
You better ask somebody.
Nassau ground, American Alpha Lima 4585.
Better ask somebody.
Send the catering truck.
Right. So,
The catering truck is on the road.
we got catering. We got the doors open, which means at this point we are ready to get the passengers. So, where's my PacX? Time till takeoff, 40 minutes, 1 hour and 15-minute flight. We're not... we're going to have Wi-Fi and in-flight entertainment, but we're not going to serve meals because there's no point, because it's not a long flight, right? So, there we go. Let's get the customers on. Bring on the customers. Yeah, we should be able to get a couple of flights out this evening, actually, which is quite nice. Okay, so now we've done that, we will get down to business. So bring my PFD brightness up to 100, my ND brightness up to 100. These two, so the panels I have up to 30, and then the ECAM brightness we also bring up to 100 as well. You just can't see it otherwise. Literally just can't see it otherwise. Come down here and switch our TCAS to TA and lock the doors because we don't want no rabble in here. Make sure my throttles are locked on that one. How you doing, Charles? Hopefully you're doing good. Message me, Callum, where to land in the Midwest to come see me. Excellent. Good. We shall indeed. You're listening, so behave. Okay, let's have a wee look at what's going on. Have you seen? That's what it looks like now. You can literally just see the two beds. I'm wondering if one of the other phones, the newer ones we've got, has got like a fisheye lens that we can see more, maybe. But yeah. So yeah, so there you go. And then look, I've got a button. Look. See, look, people like that. And then I want to see the puppies, so we go. There's Jazz. Look, she's just making her bed this evening. Hopefully she sleeps where the camera is. Otherwise, that would just be typical woman, wouldn't it? Right, let's get this plane sorted so we can watch the in-flight entertainment, which is, of course, Jazz. So, that's done. So, check. And flaps, obviously, we're not going to change at all yet. So, that's fine, too. Everything is set apart from the barometric pressure, which is at Linden Pindling. What a weird name for an airport, Linden Pindling. Anyway, 1022 is the number. So, to do 1022. Okay, there we go. Everything there is now set. We want to see the constraint information. Everything on our autopilot is fine. So now we need to sort out our clearance. Beautiful. So we come straight into, first of all, our MDCU menu. We go to ATSU, go across to the AOC menu, init press, and data requests. So we're going to do that one. It's going to pull my flight plan that I've created from SimBrief. Old Bear, SimBrief is a good place to go and plan your flights if you want to. So SimBrief. And then we've got that done. We're going to pull our weather requests for the two airports, which are going to be MYNN. So M or Mike Yankee November is the first one. And the airport we're going to is Kilo Tango Papa Alpha. Like so. So there's the two airports. Our contingency plan airport today, if we can't for some reason land in Tampa, if Steele causes a big kerfuffle because he doesn't want us to land, then we will go to Kilo Mike Charlie Oscar, which is Orlando. Didn't know. So there you go. So we send that, and that's going to get our weather request sent. While we're doing that, while we're waiting for our message with all of our weather information, we'll do our initialization. So we go to the init page and we click request. That again pulls that straight from SimBrief. You tell it what your SimBrief name is, it pulls it straight from that. So there we go, that's sent as well. So the uplink is done and it's inserted our flight plan. Our IRS are initialized, so that was that one. Let's go on to the next page in our init page. So block fuel. We always bring the right amount of fuel, don't we, Charles? Every single time. So 10,195, so 10.2. So 10.2 is our block fuel for today. 0 fuel weight. The plane will work out itself if you click it. So there we go, and that's given us all of our information. So, is that where she's choosing to sleep? Oh, it's Tia. What's going on? What's Tia doing in there? What's Tia doing in there? Taz is like, Tia, this is not your bed. This is my bed. She's like, you would have a puppy, so I need to be in the puppy bed. Honestly. Right. So, performance. We'll do our performance. It's going to be a flaps 1 takeoff. This runway's more than long enough. And our flex 2 temp is 56. We know this. Our V1 is 122. V rotate is 123. And our V2, which we discovered, is if one engine if we only have one engine, then 127 knots is the speed at which we can get off the ground. So that's all good. So that's set now. Everything on that page is now set. We can go back to our MCDU menu, go into ATSU, go into AOC, and click our received messages. And as you can see, we've got our METAR information. So we click that and print it out. And now down here, this is such a good Like I was amazed when I knew this was a thing. I'm like, awesome. Have I got multiplayer turned off? I do, Pike. I think, yeah. I think I got it turned off. I'm still trying to use that the traffic that we were using before, the traffic software we were using before, which because it puts the right planes in where they need to be. If it messes up enough times today, I probably won't bother again. Wondered why I couldn't see me. Yeah, got it turned off for a minute. Okay, so that's set. Flight plan's set. We've got our METAR information here. So it's 25 degrees where we're going, which is nice. 25 degrees? Oh, no, that's 25 degrees where we are. 30 where we're going. Is that right? Am I looking at the right piece of information? Yeah. 30 degrees in Tampa, Florida right now. Blimey. It's a holiday. Danger. I hope you bought your swimming costume. It's named after the first Prime Minister of the Bahamas. Oh, that makes sense. Lyndon, was it Lyndon Pindling? I can't say it. What was it called? Lyndon Pindling. That's the one. That is a very old school name, isn't it? The first Prime Minister of the Bahamas. Mr. Lyndon Pindling. Anyway, it's enough of my jargon. So our flight plan is all in now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our clearance, our takeoff clearance. So go back to clearance and get our IFR clearance, and they will hopefully tell us which, well, hopefully they will tell us which airport we're going to be taking off from.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 45.
Runway 10. Beautiful.
Takeoff runway 10 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.7 clock 5073.
Clear takeoff to cleared to Tampa Airport. I can't even say it today. Cleared to Tampa Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 10. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 125.7. Squawk 5073. American 4585. If any of you are watching this back and thinking, why on earth is he talking to the in-flight ATC that's built into the game? It's because we're practicing to play on VATSIM. So I am trying to get used to everything that we're supposed to say at all times. That's why I'm talking to a computer that doesn't listen. So anyway, so we got that set. So we're going to climb up to 10,000 feet. Next will be our taxi IFR, which obviously we don't need just yet. We are taking off runway 10. So let's see in here. If I go MYNN and we go departure. So we do have runways available, runway 10. There's no SIDS. It just seems that it's pretty much almost kind of a takeoff straight out situation going on right now. So at that point, there's no SIDS, there's no transitions, there's no points, basically. So we'll just leave it as it is. We're going to be taking off, and which direction is the runway, actually? Runway is facing that way, so we'll have to do like a wee bit of a loop, but it'll be fine. How's your day anyway, Pike? We'll be giving away another copy of On Air soon. Not today, but we will be soon. So if you are interested, obviously Pike has won one now, so he is now banned. Now, we'll be giving away another copy during this week at some point. So keep your ears and eyes peeled if you're interested in that. It's been all right. Oh, that's good, mate. Good. All right, let's see how our passengers are getting on, because we are very much done at this point from our sort of point of view. 95% satisfied. Story of my life. We got, I don't know, it's probably what, half the plane on here right now? About half the plane. As we wait patiently. Oh, man. Why do the stairs leave? Is it like a thing? Like Microsoft Flight Sim should just not The stairs shouldn't leave. We're just going to have to just use this pushback one and just never touch the... the actual ATC in-game to get our stairs, I think. Because at least they stay when you use this pushback mod. At least the stairs stay. But, I mean, I wondered what that was. Only 95 because I haven't started chucking alcohol bottles at them. Probably. They're all waiting for you to make the flight entertaining for them. But there is... we can always watch Jazz while we wait. She makes herself comfortable. She is due, for anyone who maybe doesn't know, Jazz is due. Today, actually, she was due. So... that's why she is in her bed and we have a camera on them. You are entrusted to keep an eye on her. Make sure that that she doesn't suddenly turn into 4. Bless her. But yeah. So you guys keep your eye on the old Jazzy Wiggles. If everyone could let me know whether everything's buffering or if it's all good. So let me know on that one, on that front. Is it all looking all right for you? The, what's it called as well? Latency should be good as well. If anyone wants to test the latency, what you have to do is you have to type a 1. And then when I read it back to you, you have to see how long it was until it happened. Doo-doo-doo. Boop, 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 boop. I love this livery. I've picked afternoon as well as the timing, so we should have some really nice lighting. It should look good. Trade out bottles of liquor for cups of hot tea. What's Wizag? What's Wizag.de? Sounds like a website you wouldn't want to go on. Take pictures all my life. So, Old Bear, when's the next time you are gonna fly? Are you gonna try and sort of go quite deep into it in terms of like making flight plans and putting them into the flight computer and doing all that, or are you kind of just cash? Make a comment, but it would be inappropriate. It would, Horizons. That's why I did not make said comment. Just left it at the Simpsons family-friendly mode. What's she doing? Oh, she's just chilling. Gonna try and see how it goes. Definitely, mate. Oh, hang on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. WESAG provides industrial facility management and airport services in Germany. Offers building, industrial engineering, maintenance, commercial cleaning, security, gardening, landscape, parking space management, technical facility management. Look at that, look. They got themselves a free advertisement. Right, let's get around. Sorry, the the cat was still in and he went under the table to be a pooper. So, there we go. So, trying to think, is there anything we've missed for a minute? I don't think there is there? We've got external power from the airport, so I'm not bothering with the APU just yet. Although I suppose we could do it. Let's get the APU started, shall we? So the APU and then the APU starter. So we wait now until this says available, and that means the APU is available. We'll then turn the APU bleed on, and at that point we can think about getting this plane in the sky. It is a super short flight, isn't it? It is a super short flight. I'm kind of thinking what we'll do is we'll possibly, with your help if you're still here, Horizons, if not, I'll use Google. When we land in Tampa, in obviously the big plane, what we'll do is we'll then go on a flight and we'll plan it out. We'll plot our paths so that we can go around all of the Disney parks and things like that, and then land back obviously where we were. And that's kind of like a go to Florida, have a tour. That's quite nice. That'll be quite nice, I think. Bum 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 bum. Right, the APU is now available, so turn the APU bleed on, turn external power off. Plane is now completely independent. If you're wondering what the APU is, you can kind of see the heat. If you ever wondered what this was at the back of a plane, it's butthole. It's not a plane's actual butthole, contrary to what some people might think. Planes don't actually have buttholes. It is where the exhaust comes out for the APU, the aircraft power unit, which delivers electricity to the plane while you're on the ground. So, there you go. Learned something new. How many passengers have we got to get in? Not that many. Not that many. Who is this? Calvin Cook. Colin Griffin. Who's coming in now? Who we got coming in now? Hassan Kabedi. Somewhat thirsty. Well, let's hope Hassan has got a drink of water in his bag, because the flight attendants are quite slow on this service. Derek Martinez, somewhat thirsty. Everyone's kind of thirsty today. Oh, apart from Benjamin, who did the sensible thing, which was eat and drink in the departure lounge. So, good job, Benjamin. Exhaust leaving an airplane body sounds like a bum hole to me. Yeah. Well, I was trying not to be rude. Oh my God. I watched back, because I was showing Rosie, I watched some of Heathrow Airport during the last couple of storms that we've had the last few days. Some of the planes. Ooh. Ooh. You could literally see the wind changing by how sideways these planes were as they were coming in. Absolute madness it was. Some big ass planes going extremely sideways. Okay, we've got Cass Simpson. She's not thirsty or hungry or seated, apparently. Catherine Lee. She's a bit thirsty. Well, she's in with her seatbelt on, so that's good. Has everyone got their seatbelt on? Let's see. Seatbelt off. Blanche Murphy. What are you seatbelt off for? Strap up. Oh, so's Juan Sultan. Juan Sultan. Not one Archer. Juan Sultan. In case you were wondering, Pike. Oh, this person too. Donald Rui. Didn't need a seatbelt. You feel strong and safe. He's going to make this plane great again. Got Rebecca van der Berg straight in and sat down with a seatbelt on. That's the sensible thing to do. Amber, what are you doing? Putting a bag up? I reckon she's putting a bag above. There we go. In you go. Beautiful. Strapped in. All right, so it looks like we're only going to be a few minutes until this is done. So let's come back into here and do the last of our few checks. I do like to have my floor lights on. Oh, let's make sure we've actually got that fuel that we looked at how much fuel we needed. Didn't actually get the fuel. So let's do that real quick. Come into here. So we go into the dispatch section and we go to fuel. And I know that my block fuel is 10195. We're not expecting any storms or anything crazy. It's nice weather, so we should be good to go. So Horizons, did you say everything's all right? It's not buffering or anything like that? It's all clear? Stream's working all fine? Is that what we discovered and discussed? Did we discover that? It's all good. Good. Glad to hear it. If any of you have any buffering or anything, please let me know, just so I can double check on my end. But everything does look pretty smooth. I'm using a higher bit rate than they recommend because, one, hang on, do that again because I looked in the wrong window. Did I remember the latency? I did. If we do, we can try the latency again. So Old Bear and Dis and Horizon, if you want to type a 1 whenever you want, and I will respond and you can tell me how quick it is. 1, disorientated 1. Let's see. Anyone else going to give it a go? Old Bear 1. Are we quick? Are we slow? How are we? How are we performing? It's all right to check that when I'm looking at the chat. Fueling's good. 10 seconds for you, Dis. It's always different depending on phone or anything like that, but that's good, the amount of time it took. I'm happy with that. All right, sync. Target altitude. So we need to jump into our chart, Fox. There we go, log in. And get our, what did I say it was? KYPT. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh my God, our block fuel we actually need is 6539 for today. We have got too much fuel by a baker's mile. That's not even a thing, but we'll go with 7,000 fuel. I still had the flight plan up from yesterday. Oops, don't at me. All right, so let's bring a bit more of that fuel out. We are still 36,000 feet. Everything else is fine. My God, what a mistake. What a mistake. Still wants us to go up to 36,000 feet. We're going to get up there and come straight back down. It's going to be nuts. But never mind. We don't want to waste fuel. So KTPA. It is. That's the charts that we're going to go look at. KTPA. My goodness me, there's quite a few. Our arrival is via, let me just have a look at our charts. If you need the routing, by the way, for this, if you want to fly alongside us or whatever, then it will be underneath. So it's down in the description underneath, the routing for today. We are coming in from COREA. Not actual Korea, but we're coming in from the star that is COREA. Let's find that sucker. Where be it? Doesn't seem to be the one that we want. BLFRG1. Is that the one that we're after? I always get confused with these. Yeah, there we go. BLFRG1. That's the one we're coming in from. So, yeah, beautiful. Oh,
We're ready to go when you are.
Ready to go when you are. Cool. We're still defueling. So we've got 2 minutes left until we're defueled. But the transition altitude is Tampa, blah, 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 blah. What's going on with the music? Have you ever helped give a dog give birth before? Yes, Jazz had puppies last year. There we go. That's weird. What happened to the sound? Okay. Transition altitude looks to be 10,000. Oh no, Tampa approach is Hopefully we get. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter really.
Nassau ground, Gulfstream, November 237, Golf Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Where's our transition altitude?
7 Golf Alpha taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Looks like 3,000. So I think our transition altitude in here, I think is 3,000. There we go. So that's all set. That's all set. Everything's all set. Is the fueling done? Fuel done? Still got a little bit of defueling to go. That'll make us slightly lighter, which is better. Let's get our taxi IFR. She had 4 pups last year, so 4 puppies last year. This year there's supposedly 4 inside, but we are convinced there's an extra one on the other side.
Taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 32 Bravo. Contact tower on 119.51 ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway Alpha Bravo, cross runway 32 Bravo, contact tower. Oh, 119.51 ready, but you don't say that. American Alpha Lima 4585. Something like that.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 via taxiway
That's
Alpha Bravo, cross runway 32 Bravo, American Alpha Lima 4585.
Okay. So we got our everything. We are literally set. It's just the fuel, which is also now done. So we are 100% ready to go at this point. So let's turn the fuel pumps on. Turn the no seatbelt sign on. Turn the beacon light on. Come up here and we want to lose the stairs. And start our pushback. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. So that's another mod that I have, by the way, is the fact that says, you know, that's got a real company on it, the stairs. That's a mod for, I can't remember what it's called, but it's for all the ground vehicles having liveries, having real world liveries and stuff like that. So that's another mod. So it's just like so many mods. If you go through, like it's like Ark, you fall in the rabbit hole of mods very quickly, which is awesome. So that's all fine. Right, pushback is now sorted, so I'm happy with that. That's all good.
Prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
Everyone's preparing the cabin. We're happy with everything, right? We checked absolutely everything. Flaps to 1. So we'll do our flaps set. Weather radar on. Wind shear on. Switch those to that. And let's have our first engine on. Unnamed. How you doing, buddy? Today, my call sign is Alpha Lima 4585. American 4585 for the minute. Because we are flying this beauty. 1950s American Airlines livery as we continue our world tour. It's just looks so cool. This AA over here, though. Oh, you can't see it because it's under me. There we go. The AA that's written here, anyone from England might agree, but that looks like, I'm sure it's like AXA life insurance or something. Is that what that looks like? It's probably on the other side as well. Yeah, there we go. That looks like the logo for like AXA life insurance. I swear it does. That's not jazzy. What's not jazzy? That's not jazzy. It's Jazzy Wiggles. She's having a nice sleep. Okay. So that's all sorted. Engines are coming on. Strobes onto auto. As per our taxi lights on. Those lights on. And all good. Let's get the second engine started. While we also start our pushback. Okay, so it looks like we are taking off from... Okay, so we need to go out and to the left. Looks dark. You thought it was Tia, but you're on your phone. No, I've got it. I've brightened it up and then sort of put the contrast up so it doesn't look too bright. So I've done a bit of color correcting on it. And obviously it's like overexposed and stuff because it's quite dark where she is right now. It's not light. So, but yeah, we can watch some more puppies in a minute. Both the engines are started by looks of things.
Found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions.
Which means we can do that as well as turning off the APU. Beautiful. Everything's on. Horizons through all the liquor everywhere. God damn it, Horizons. All right, guys, can you still hear me? Are we still here? Or is it proper broke? Hey, we're back. I don't even bloody know. I give up nowadays. I'll give up nowadays. I'll give up. I'll let it stress me out. Oh, no, now we can't have puppy cam. Start. Let's see. Let me try and fix puppy cam for you. You hear me? Good. All right, hopefully you can hear the music as well. Plane's paused, so we're all good there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, let me move the camera. All right. What happened? Computer blue screen. I think it's only a matter of time before I need to replace something big on my streaming computer, and that makes me very sad financially. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Hopefully everything's still... I mean, Puppy's still there. Let me jump into the game. Puppy's still there. That's still fine, so I think that's all good. I think the only thing that hasn't actually saved was the settings in here. Because we brighten this up a little bit, I think, and then might have brought the contrast down a little bit. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, that's the light. Do. Oh, maybe we brought the exposure up a bit. Oh, that's too much. There you go. Can you see that? That'll have to do for a minute. I'll mess around with it another time, but hopefully that at least all works. Let's turn everything back on. So yeah, sorry about that. Literally, computer just took a dump. Took an actual full-on dumpsicle on everything. Happens way too much at the moment, actually. Goes from the window to the wall. All right, let's carry on and get this plane moved, shall we? Okay. Hey, Josh. Good evening, buddy. How in the devil are you, sir? Hopefully good. Right, so we're late now as well. That's so annoying. That literally made us late. Frustrating, but never mind. It's only an hour flight today. Only an hour flight. Thank you to the 11 people who thumbs up so far. I see you. I appreciate you. Oh, in-flight entertainment today is a sausage dog who is hopefully going to get back in her bed now. There she goes. Okay. There we go. Put that one on. And turn tug speed off. Stop pushback. All right. Barometer set. Everything's set. Do we still have... Can we still see our taxi lines? Oh, yeah, they're that way. That's why. Okay. All right. So let's get the flight recorder going. First of all, so we'll start recording. So it's going to record our flight. Or at least it's going to record the takeoff. So you guys can watch it back. Trying to be okay? Glad, man. Always try. Do your best. Try and if you see if you look for the good things, you'll find the good things. If you look for the bad things, you'll find the bad things. That's the general rule of thumb. All right, so we've set the spoiler. We've armed the spoilers. Auto brakes onto max. I'm gonna actually do our takeoff announcement now. And we'll begin moving off towards the runway. That's why you're here. Good to hear it, dude. We are taking you to Florida today. We're leaving the Bahamas. Leaving the Bahamas behind and heading off to Florida today. With the sausage dog underneath. Okay, so this seems to want us to go here. Oh, cross runway, of course. So we're going to cross runway. Cross runway 32 and then Bravo. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Oh. At least it's relatively clear today, isn't it? So I'm still confused. I don't know if anyone knows more than I do. But I'm still very confused about people who use head tracking for this game. Because surely I get VR. I understand VR. But head tracking, like if I look like that, it's amazing that the game's going to track my head and the fact that the monitor is going to look at what's over there. But I'm looking over there. I can't see the monitor anyway. So I don't understand head tracking. Does anyone have any clue why and when people use head tracking in this game? And why it would be of any use to anybody? I would love to know your thoughts on that one. How's the latency and stuff? Is it all still the same? I assume it. Yeah, it wouldn't have changed, would it? 3 screens. Yeah, but if you have 3 screens, then when you look that way, you're going to see the other screen. Like,
Warning. Danger.
so that you don't need the head tracking for that, because you're going to look that way. It's already going to show the left of the screen. I don't understand the head tracking situation at all. Not at all. Have they given us a good enough runway? I feel like we are going on like a proper mad mystery tour right now to get to our taxi, but it's fine. Potvin. Set the tracking to be faster than your range of motion, so a small head turn turns your... Genius. Genius. Thank you. That makes more sense now. Yeah, so I kind of move my head slightly that way, but it moves the screen lots. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I was just like, because I see people. I was watching someone the other day. I can't remember what his name is, and yeah, and as I say, he had the head tracking set up, and he was proper moving his head, like he was proper like this. I'm like, mate, you're looking at the ceiling. What are you doing? Confused the hell out of me. Anyway, no, thank you, Potvin. Appreciate that. Right, let's get our clearance, first of all, obviously. So it's tune tower and get our takeoff clearance, as well as doing our... In fact, let's do our takeoff config test first. There we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Okay, takeoff config check. We're recording already. So yeah, we're ready to go. Let's get our takeoff clearance.
Nassau Tower, American Alpha, Alpha Lima.
Can dip around the pillar of the planes to line up the runway. It's pretty cool. Not VR though.
American Alpha, Alpha Lima.
That is really cool. So you kind of go like that. That is cool. Have you got one? Clear for takeoff, runway 10. American 4585.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10, American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's check everything's good. Everything's good. Let's go. Let's go. You have. Oh, mate. Which one did you get? I've seen a few floating around. I've seen, like, you can do it with a mobile phone as well. I've seen there's, like, a mobile phone app that will do it. But there's, like, latency, obviously. I don't know how much fun latency is when you are dealing with something like that. All right. Ready to go? Here we go. Oh, you've got the tracker. That's the one I was looking at on Amazon. That's the one I looked at and found. I say I haven't bought it. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up.
American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585 contact Nassau Center on 125.7. Good day.
125.7 for American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585. Nassau Center, American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585.
All right.
Is passing 1,600 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585 Nassau Center altimeter 30.18 continue to beach as planned.
There we go. throttle to climb. Oh, you got to be joking me, don't you dare. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If the game crashed now, I'd cry. I'd actually probably cry. Like, not real tears. Like, fake sort of streamer tears. Just like, woohoo. There goes Nassau. Looks so good. So damn good this game looks. Okay. We're going to try and keep these customers as satisfied as possible as we try and take sort of a reasonable angle to pick up our main thing. I'm still flying manually currently, so gotta love when that happens. Potvid, my streaming PC blue screened. I don't know if you were here for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt
Oh, we didn't turn our landing lights on either. Fail.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access.
All right.
We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners.
Other than that, everything's good. We can switch the range up on this one. Say hell no and shut down your computer. My computer shut itself down. It does that way too often, and I do not know why. It's been completely reinstalled. Everything's been reinstalled.
However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet American Alpha Lima 4585.
All right, sending us up to 12. Excelente. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet Alpha American 4585. So, Potvin, you obviously play in this quite a lot. Do you play on VATSIM or do you play on... do you just play online or what is it? How do you play? Josh, welcome, buddy. No, you don't have to apologize for being late. You've half bought a new power pack for your other main PC. Nice, nice, nice. I don't think power's my issue, but if you get new graphics cards and stuff, you need one. So I'm guessing you did. Or do. Do you mean half bought as in you haven't finished buying it yet? Or do you mean half bought as in like you bought half and someone else bought half? Messages from the wife, everything. So there we go. Have the puppies arrived? No, the puppies are not here just yet. But Jazz is currently chilling. She's lying there. Yeah, so Jazz is chilling, loving life. Is that for us? Nope. So we're chilling at 12,000 feet right now, waiting for them to send us higher. I want to go to 36,000 feet, really. You're only getting into it recently. It's been a journey and a half building your PC and then getting it working properly on VR, but it's getting there. Oh, my days. Oh, so you've got VR as well. Which headset did you get?
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Southwest 5398.
Sorry, pardon me. Oh, is that us? Nope. I would very much like flight level 350. Trying to get your wing views working. Oh, what, these ones? These ones just here? Samsung Odyssey 0 Plus. Ah, is it good? I want my higher flight level, please, lovely lady. Would appreciate that.
Climb and maintain flight level 410 Southwest 5398.
Yeah. So basically, what you have to have you figured out how to do it? Have you looked at how to do it? So what you have to do is you go into your flight sim folder and you find.
You better ask somebody.
Hey Josh, don't overuse it. That is for when we go into land. That is for when we're landing. So that, yeah, so everyone can remind me. Setting up the views, it's getting cockpit view back. Okay, so you mean, so do you use the drone cam? Is that what you've been doing? So you've been using drone cam, then finding the view you want. So going like here and then, oh, not that one, sorry. And then there and, oh, what the hell? That one, isn't it? And then going, so you're doing that, then finding the view you want. Hey, Welly, how's it going, buddy? Oh my God, look at that. That's a cool view. The undercarriage. Oh, you've been editing the CFG first to get out of the cockpit. Ah, that's fine. That's what I was going to say, because this isn't how you do that one. This is pod racing. Yeah. Oh my God, I haven't played that in like 100 years. Yeah, that is a pod racing view. That's such a cool view, though. I just take photos all day in this game. Nope. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that view even is. We'll just take a screenshot of everything. Oh, that's the thing. No, that's not it. There we go. We're back. And then there we go. All right, fixed. What do we want? We kind of want like a head-on view, I feel, for when we're not inside the plane. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on, I'll be back.
Southwest 539er, 8 contact Miami Center on 134.2. Good day. for Southwest 539er 8.
Is Jazzy okay? Yeah. She just went upstairs. She's not supposed to be upstairs because she needs someone to look out for her. And... all right, let's get our altitude increase real quick. Hang on.
Nassau Center, American Alpha, Alpha 4585. Request flight level 2.
So...
American Alpha, Alpha Lima 4585 climb and maintain flight level 200. Expect flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. Expect flight level 220. American 4585.
Climb and
So...
maintain flight level 20. Expect flight level 220.
she's not supposed to be upstairs because the whole point is that she's downstairs so that we can see so we can watch and see what's going on. And obviously she escaped. She didn't escape, you know what I mean. Where is my software gone? Okay. Give me a minute. All right. All right, how's that? Can you see what she's doing now? On the exposure now. There. That'll do for today. Saw her vanish. You just saw her vanish? Yeah, she went off to go and do other things. She had other things on her mind. Oh, that's us. Going to 134.2, American 4585.
134.2, American Alpha Lima 458.
She looks so sad. Danger, that's her face. Sausage dogs have sad faces. That's how they roll.
Passing flight level 185, climbing flight level 200.
American Alpha Lima 458, Miami Center. Continue to cow as planned.
Okay, so let me come here and have a look at our flight plan to see how high we are. So we actually still want, ideally, I want my next. Can I tell these passengers that we're cruising and we've changed our cruising altitude, I wonder? Doesn't look like we can.
American Alpha Lima 4585, climb and maintain flight level 220.
There we go. Climb and maintain flight level 220 in American 4585.
Climb and maintain
Your
flight
cat will make it a point to make you feel guilty whenever I'm flying or racing. Oh, bless. Just want attention, don't they? They just want attention. Jazzy is obviously, as you can see, she's a miniature Dachshund, so she's a mini sausage dog. And they just have natural sad face. Like, even when they're smiling at you, they're sad. Bless her. It's also really not that light in now. I've had to tweak the camera to get it to look like that. It looked really good before, and then the computer blue screened, and it's like, whatever. I'll leave it to do its thing for now. So, supposedly, according to this, it's 276 miles before we get where we need to go. So, I still think we can probably just ask for an increase by another 10,000 feet. Let's just go all the way up.
Alpha Lima 4585. Request flight level 320.
Let's make 36,000 feet just so that we can make everyone's ears pop.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 320.
Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 320. American Alpha Lima 4585.
What have we got going on here? There we go. We're at altitude.
American Alpha Lima 4585, climb and maintain flight level 300.
300. Climb and maintain flight level 300. American 4585.
Alpha Lima 4585.
Miami Center, Transat 109er is at flight level 245, climbing flight level 350.
Everyone's unsatisfied because we haven't reached our altitude yet.
Miami Center, continue as planned.
That's the beauty about something like VATSIM, isn't it? They're going to send you up to your altitude, which is nice. Because these guys just don't. Like, we're supposed to be at flight level 360 at this point. But Flight Simulator's like, you don't need to be that high. Stay low. All right. Out that way, we have nothing but ocean. Apart from Freeport, which is actually down below us. You might be able to see. Where it'd be quite a way in that direction, actually. It'd be over there. Where is land? Where be the land? Can't see it. How come I'm not on VATSIM for this flight? I haven't taken the plunge to jump and play on VATSIM yet. I've only been playing flight sim for, well, all the streams that you can see on my channel. They are the ones that we have. I think it's about 2 weeks I've been streaming this game, and I'm not confident quite yet. I'm hoping that a couple more streams over the next couple of days, and in my spare time I'm like reading up on it. I want to make sure that if we go on VATSIM, we don't basically ruin it. I don't want to, mess things up. So this week we will be on VATSIM, but not tonight. Another reason is because your pronunciation is a little yeah, that's it, isn't it? Because you want to make sure you're saying the right thing, especially if you go to, especially if it's a busy airport or whatever. Although obviously the idea is you don't start going to a busy airport, but yeah, I'm almost ready. Almost ready. Ooh, there's lightning strike. How'd you do that? Oh, you very clever. That's because you came in earlier, but then the computer crashed, didn't it? I see. Yeah. Hulk doesn't work right now because it's it was one that used the camera and we changed things. And the electricity one does by the looks of things. Oh, Jazzy's going back into her bed. Go on, Jazzy. Stay in your bed, sweetheart. It's nice and warm in there. It is really warm in her bed. Oh, that's us. There we go. Climb and maintain flight level 320. Beautiful. Climb and maintain flight level 320, American 4585. Okay. Not much going on. I know that I want us to get up to our cruising altitude, so I am going to request an increase by another 4,000 feet just to get to 360.
Request flight level 360.
You have to remember that one, yeah. Climb to 320, expect 360, 4585. American 4585. But yeah, then I want to be on VATSIM at least, if not by the end of this week, then by the end of next week. I definitely want to be playing on VATSIM and, having that interaction with all of the ATC and becoming part of that community. That's the aim. That is my main aim right now. So that's what we're aiming towards. And hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get there. Oh, that's us. Climb and maintain flight level 360, American 4585. There we go.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, American Alpha Lima 4585.
So Jazz is currently as well, like, she's got 2 heat pads. I don't know if you saw Lisa put them in, but she's got 2 heat pads underneath her. And the room is really warm right now. The heating's on. She's warm in there. She's just restless. And she wants to be upstairs in her normal bed, but she can't be upstairs in her normal bed because her normal bed is our bed. We can't have her having pups. How is this 2 hours? It says 45 minutes. Oh, the flight. I thought it was a 2-hour flight. It was actually a 1 hour and 20-minute flight. So yeah, it's still, we should be there very soon. If we go over to Volanta right now and we'll have a look. Use Volanta, Potvin. So you can see here, we're nearly Fort Lauderdale's probably about halfway there. So we left Nassau, did a lovely takeoff and climb, if I don't say so myself. So we are headed directly towards Fort Lauderdale, and we fly up over Florida, and it's going to be beautiful. You were in Sarasota yesterday. Oh, over here, which is near to Tampa.
American Alpha Alpha
Oh,
Lima
yes.
4585, please acknowledge.
123.775 for American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585. Miami Center American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 is passing flight level 350, climbing flight level 360.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 Miami Center. Continue to CAN by as planned.
Okay. So, and we are climbing to 360 very, very shortly. And then hopefully, finally, they will serve drinks and snacks. The plan. Oh, yeah, no, don't tell me where you are exactly. We, what was I going to say? Oh, I meant to ask, Potvin, so you got the Samsung for VR. Do you find that on Flight Sim, it's it's stuttery in the cockpit? Because for me, I've got the Oculus Rift, or the Oculus Quest 2, with the cable, and on most games, it's like 100% just purely amazing. It's brilliant. But on this, when you're in the cockpit and you move your head, if you track it side to side like this, it's kind of like stuttery. I don't know why that is. Not at all. It must just be something. I know it's like an actual problem. I wonder if it's just the way that it reacts with Oculus then. Volanta is like Navigraph. You have a little nav app. Fly just like me, IFR, passenger jets, short flights. Will I do another flight today for the role play? Yeah, we'll do more flights today. We will definitely. We'll do this flight, and then afterwards, we'll go and do something else. We'll fly somewhere else. It probably won't be part of the our sort of like round the world trip, because because I want one video per round the world trip, but we will definitely go flying somewhere. What we'll probably do is fly from Tampa. We'll take a smaller plane. We'll take some passengers, obviously. We'll take a smaller plane. We'll maybe fly to Orlando, and then possibly, and then maybe fly back to Tampa after that. And we'll see. But yeah, we'll be doing some stuff. New NIS scaler out from utility has changed everything. I heard about something to do with that. I'm gonna have to go and check it out again. I must admit, it's been a little while. It's been probably 3 weeks since I've tried playing this game in VR. I'd say probably 3 weeks. It's a lot like Air Hauler. Oh, the PacX, this one. Why are we still supposedly climbing? We're at 36,000 feet right now, which is our altitude, but they still think we're climbing. Whatever. So PacX is, I don't know what Air Hauler is, but it's very much like self-loading cargo. You have passengers, and you have to keep them happy. Obviously, the more crazy you fly, they get angry at you, and your rating goes down. But yeah, I like it. It also will put things like medical emergencies in, so it doesn't happen very often, but occasionally you'll be flying along. And I mean occasionally, like it hasn't actually happened to us yet. We've had one where someone lost their baggage and they were really mad. That sort of brought the rating down a bit. And we had one where someone wanted to be reseated. And I've had one, I don't think I was streaming it, but I had one where the passenger just got on the plane and then got off the plane, like before we even took off. Other than that, we haven't had anything. But supposedly you can have things like, there'll be like a baby woman will go into labor or something, and you have to literally you have to divert, you have to find another landing, and you have to land there. Or you'll have medical emergencies, things like that. And I think that's really cool. I really like it. On air, And there's one you install called NeoFly. That's it. Is it Payware? PacX is Payware, yes. I got it on the OrbX app. I love that app. I love that app. But I got it on OrbX. I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't very much. But it was one of the things I wanted to invest in before we started streaming this, because I wanted to give everything... I want to have a little bit more than just let's fly a plane from A to B. I wanted to have something a little bit deeper than that. And this one I love. On air is amazeballs. On air we've been playing. I think I've done twice now. I've actually got 5 more keys, game keys or month subscriptions for on air. So if you like on air, stick around. Yeah, we've got 5 more keys to give away. And because I'm playing on air in my home in England where I live, we've been playing that during the day because it's in real time. So if we play at night, then it's just going to be dark out and it's not going to be as entertaining. I might do an on-air flight later on, actually. Private jet. Yeah, something like that, Josh. So yeah, we'll probably do... I might do one on-air flight later in the dark just for sort of entertainment. But yeah, on-air manager's brilliant. As I say, I've got 5 more months subscriptions. Pike won one the other day. Pike is Kieran, I think. Are you Kieran in... I forget what your name is in YouTube now. Anyway, Pike won it on Friday or whenever it is. And yeah, so during the week we'll do a couple of day streams, and during the day we'll give away a key every time. So yeah, if you're interested, then make sure you turn up for those ones. You need... the way to enter competitions on this channel is, or the way that we do it, the way that we organize them, is you need stream, like the XP points, which you get just for being in the chat. So the fact that you're in here watching now, you're going to be getting XP. If you want to know how many you got, !XP will tell you. So you need a few stream points, and also you need to have been in the chat for more than, I think, half an hour. I think I've said it as. Or it might just be the points, actually. No, it's just the points. So yeah, you need to have some stream points, and that's it. Kieran, that's Pike, yeah. For your flight to Orlando, it might be better to do it at night. If they have images of everything illuminated, it will show up better. That's a good point. I'm sure they do. I'm just looking up right now. There's a nice storm up above in in South Carolina. There'll be a storm a-blowing up there. But we can put it to real-time horizon. What we'll do is we'll put it real-time. So this currently is set slightly behind real-time. So I think if we have a look now in-game, it is... Oh, it only gives me UTC. Damn it. Okay, I don't know what it is in-game, but I think I set it to 2 o'clock. Can look out the window and tell me that. Good. There's the coasts. Yeah. What's Jazzy doing? She just chilling still? Yeah. Do. What have we got? Yeah, we got America out both windows. So, oh wow. Look at that. So that's Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Miami is... Hang on. Miami is down there. This is Fort Lauderdale we're flying over right now. And then look at that. It's just... What is this? Just straight up houses, then grass. That's cool. But yeah, that'd be American down there. Lots of alligators. Oh, is that what was down there? All right, let's not go down there now. Danger, do you want to parachute out? Now's a good time, if you're listening. How old is Jazz? Jazz is... hold on. Nearly 4. She's nearly 4. She's just chilling right now. What you want to keep an eye on, if you've got the screen up big, if you can see much, is her stomach. So you can see she's obviously breathing. But what you're looking for is things like contractions. So like long tenses. Muscle contraction. That's what we're looking for. She was sick earlier on, which is usually a sign that something's happening in there. And she's kind of restless, but not crazy.
Contact Miami Center on 132.15. Good day.
Going to 132.15 American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
Alaska 122, please expedite your descent. Flight level 350. American 2247 Heavy, you are 57 miles north. Descend and maintain flight level 340. Expect vectors, visual runway 8 left approach.
Miami Center American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 flight level 360.
Lump on her left waist.
247 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Oh.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 Miami Center, continue to COREA as planned. American 2247 Heavy, descend.
Okay, so we are going to actually listen.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
This is us.
Contact Miami Center on 132.45.
Wow, that was quick.
Good day. American 2247 Heavy, descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Alaska 122, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Come on. Give me a space.
47 Heavy, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Going to 132.45
There we go.
American Alpha
A lump on her left waist, or is that an illusion? No, that is correct. That's her. There's puppies in there.
Visual runway.
That is. I'm gonna wait for a second. Yeah, that's the puppies. They're literally, that's where they are.
Miami Center American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 flight level 360.
Right. Is it gonna give me a descent?
American Alpha Alpha Lima.
No, it still wants us to continue to COREA.
As planned.
Okay.
Southwest 27.
No, don't be silly. It's all good.
2,000 feet.
All right. So now let's come in here and have a look at this. So it wants, there we go, 104 nautical miles before our target. So let's come down here. 142. What we do is she gives birth on stream. She won't give birth on stream, Josh, because it takes ages. So from you'll see when she starts to get restless and when, you know, she's about to go into labor, and it'll be hours before any puppies come from that. So yeah, we're not too worried about the actual any births happening on the stream. Unfortunately, if you guys were interested in that, it's not going to be a thing. Okay, so let's do our Q&H, our information for where we're going right now, which is 26 degrees. So the temperature is going to be, let's get rid of that. 26 degrees is our temperature. Our transition altitude is 5,000. Our Q&H is 1023. And the wind, etc., is 100 degrees at 10 knots. So 100/10 knot. A 10 knot wind. Interesting. All right, so now that's dumped in there. 133 left. Ideally, we want to begin our descent reasonably soon. Ideally, but we shall see. See what they tell me. See what they tell me. See where they want us to go. This is a really short flight, isn't it? Although it just goes to show, like, I was thinking 36,000 feet is really high. to go for such a short flight. I know that if you're flying anywhere within the UK, then the maximum altitude they'll give you is 18,000. So any internal flights in England basically will all be 18,000 feet or lower, depending on what angle you are. So if you are flying from between 0 degrees, so between, if we think about it like on a clock, from 12 till 6 or 12 till technically, I guess, 29 minutes past. So yeah, from 0 to 179 degrees, then you would be an even altitude. If you're going east, then it's an uneven altitude. Gonna get stuck in a 2.5 hour long holding pattern. Probably, mate. Probably. How you doing, pal? How's life, dude? I finally made it to the US, though. We're here in the US. Who'd have thunk it? All right, are they gonna bring me down now?
American Alpha Lima 4585 Miami Center. Continue to COREA as planned.
No, they're still gonna... Oh, this is us. There we go. Descend and maintain flight level 260, American 4585.
Descend and maintain flight
there we
level
go.
260, American Alpha Lima 4585.
I wonder if there's been an update that fixed the ATC, because they have been terrible. But they seem to be all right now.
Flight attendants will begin handing out forms.
Been to the US when you went to TwitchCon, though. That's true. That is true, pal.
For presentation upon arrival.
But we have, on our round the world tour, we've done it. We've been around Europe a little bit. We went up to the top, see Mr. Crowley. Went across down through England again. Went to Lisbon to see Kidja, and then we've now flown across the Atlantic. Seen some pirates in Nassau. Now we're finally going to touch down on US soil. So, all good. All good. Do-do-do. What have you been playing recently, pal, anyway? Anything interesting? Doing anything good? I went to the gym for the first time in probably... No, for the second time. I had like a couple of weeks off because I wasn't very well. And then I went last week, and then we just spent the whole time then just sorting the house ready for puppies to come. And then I went again last night was the first time I went and actually properly did it, because obviously when you had a couple of weeks off and then come back, I didn't want to go too hard because you don't want to end up like a dinosaur like this and then you can't go again. So last night was the first time I went and properly went back to the gym again. And I got like such bad cramp in my right arm right now. Like tennis type thing. Prices for On Air aren't too bad either. No, On Air is quite good. On Air's prices are good. They do a 1-week free trial, which is why, so what I would recommend if you are interested, you know, if you're still, if you're not super eager, but you are interested, is to obviously enter the competitions when we stream during the week. And then if you win one, do a free trial. And then, like, at the end of the free trial, then use your month subscription. And technically then you'd get 5 weeks for free. 7 Days to Die, ready or not, I haven't really felt like playing game much. Oh, fair enough, mate. I think everyone's going through a bit of a lull, aren't they? Like, I mean, I'm playing for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, there's definitely been a lull for most people, I think. Everyone's kind of gone off, doing their own thing, and I'm sure something will come along again and everyone will get jumped into it. I'll tell you what, if Icarus allows servers, that'll be a big deal. Because I think if Icarus allow outpost servers that are persistent, like they don't end after 30 days or whatever, I think that would probably open things up a bit. But they got so much fixing stuff on that game to do yet. Can't even sit on the toilet if you go too hard at first. It's true. It's what you're hoping for, Albert. Well, Pike's already won it, tried it. wasn't a particular fan. I don't think it's too like chilled, I think, for Pike. He needs it to, you need to be running around with a banana skin. Which was a Fortnite reference. Oh. Air Shuttle 6312. Freaking Air Shuttle. There's an Air Shuttle. That's cool.
Maintain flight level 340 Air Shuttle 6312.
Come back to hear that. Welcome back, Pike. All right, we are cruising at 26,000 feet right now. How many miles to go? What's going on?
American Alpha Lima 458
Oh, COREA.
and maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. American 4585.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. American Alpha.
They're bringing us in.
4585.
ATC is bringing us in. Could it be that actually, when you go in a plane that works well, like the A32X, the Fly By Wire one that we're in now, or the A330 that we played the headwind version the other day, maybe the ATC information works. Maybe it's just when you're playing the Microsoft sort of generic ones. Maybe that's when it goes wrong. Who knows? So let's have a look at the wind right now. We have got 280 at 37 knots. We've got 37 knot wind pushing us to the side. Quite heavily. But not too bad. Jazzy is due to have puppies today, pal, as well. So welcome back on such a good day as today. We were expecting them earlier on, but they haven't arrived yet. So we're just kind of waiting. She's chilling in her little puppy pen. You can see on her left-hand side of her stomach, you can see her breathing, right? You can kind of see that in the angle. That lump, actually, I think what you were referring to, actually, that popped in that lump, it's not, that's her rib cage, I think. Pretty sure, yeah, that's her rib cage. And you can see her breathing inside.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. ILS runway 19er left approach.
19er left.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. ILS runway 19er left approach. American Alpha.
That's that one.
4585.
And we are coming in from Blurgfurg. There we go. So we'll put that in there. Boom. Okay. Yeah, like where the rib join. Yeah. This is our second litter. This is our second litter. Man, I love going around. I love what we're doing at the moment, flying around the world, because of all the different, like, landscapes that we get to see. Like, you can see immediately how different this is to Devon, where we were flying, and across sort of like across southern England, where we were flying the other day when we were playing on air. Like, you could just see the difference in the landscape. It's totally different. And I love looking at that when you're flying around the world, all the different landscapes. Like, it's not the same in any way. Where I am, it's just kind of hills and fields, and there doesn't seem to be very many hills here. What's the lead-in time that you request landing clearance? When you're on final approach. Final approach. So we'll when the runway is in sight, and we are literally beginning to come down to land, that's when we need to climb.
You better ask somebody.
That's when we need to get our landing clearance. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our little trip around the world. I know I say it a lot, but I do hope that you are, because I'm absolutely loving this right now. Was she talking to us? Nope. Okay. So there's a few planes in the sky, but not too many. I'd say that the air traffic has been good. Like, would you say that today? Yesterday, it was way too busy. There was just too many things flying around. But I feel like today it's been quite steady. I think it's been all right. I feel like it's been all right. Due date usually accurate? Yeah. Dogs, if you think about it, they're only pregnant for 2 months. So, you know, if Jazz goes overdue by a week, if Jazz goes overdue by a day, that's the equivalent to a human going overdue by like a week. So it's they don't usually go very overdue. So, but the thing that is that you don't know whether she took, so she was mated on the 19th of December and also the 19th of December and the 21st of December. So the due date, the 63rd day, was today, from the second mating. So it wasn't the first one, obviously didn't take. This would be the second mating, but obviously it might have been tomorrow, or it might have been over the next couple of days that was actually obviously when the eggs were fertilized. So all right. Only if people are 2 months. Oh my god, could you imagine it? Okay. All right, let's see. Shush. All right, continue as planned. Hopefully they'll bring us down shortly. Well, humans have to, they have a lot more to, well, they have to grow bigger, I guess, don't they? What's my monitor? I have apparently I don't have that screen on right now.
Miami Center, American Alpha Lima 4585 requesting vector to
Didn't mean to do that.
American Alpha Lima 4.
I don't know why that one didn't work. Why did that one not work? I don't know. Humans have a lot more neural connections. Yes, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. My monitor is a MSI curved 24-inch 144 hertz monitor. I don't know the model number. It's quite old. Mag, probably. Why is that camera not working? Oop, that's the wrong button. As per usual, I am going to. Oh, that's us.
Turn right heading 015 American Alpha Lima 4585.
Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, JetBlue 481.
JetBlue 481 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Oh yeah, you need to be a member for that. Oh, one of my cameras didn't come back on when it came back on, if that makes any sense. I'll have to test that in a second. Not now, because I'm me. Bum 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 bum. No, it just doesn't want to work. Oh well, whatever. That camera's broken. Oh, that's us.
Contact Miami Center on 132.35. Good day.
Contact.
132.35 American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585. Miami Center American Alpha
Right.
Alpha.
Are they going to bring us down in altitude just yet, or?
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 Miami Center altimeter tree 0.18 continue as planned.
Ooh, decimal 1.8 now. I feel like we should have constraints right now. Like, I feel like we're way too high right now. But, oh well. Even the mods. No. It was one or the other, Pike. This chatbot is one or the other. That's why that doesn't work. Because we just kind of used Streamlabs chatbot as best we can. Right, I feel like we are way too high right now. Unless we are being put in a holding pattern of some description, but I don't think we are. We're going to get bought in so fast. See the bay? Yeah, Tampa Bay. So it looks like it's going to bring us, if I get rid of the ATC. No, not that one. Not that one. It's going to bring us down and around by the looks of things. So I reckon we'll go through this next point, turn right, and I reckon it'll bring us down. Possibly. I don't know. I'm giving ATC the benefit of the doubt here. I'm actually going to...
Miami Center American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 requests destination change to Tampa.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 is cleared to Tampa Airport as filed. Squawk 507 tree.
American Alpha Alpha.
So there we go. So we've got our clearance to the right runway now. Maybe they'll bring us down.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 readback correct. Radar contact 11,900 feet.
Slightest loan by, yeah.
0.16 continue to JSTR and turning and following heading tree 25 proceed on course.
Yep.
Continue to JSTRM turning.
Might have to slow it down in a minute.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
There's the airport.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585, you were 19 miles south. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
There you go.
Vector's visual runway on right approach.
No. What are you doing?
4585, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
You better ask somebody.
A bit early, but yep. Okay, we are going. We want.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
We want 19 left, right?
Roger.
ILS runway 19 left.
Miami Center Air Shuttle 6312 is at flight level 340, climbing flight level 340. Air Shuttle 6312
All right, let's help this thing slow down a bit. Request approach. There we go. All right, we got 10 minutes until we have to be on the ground. There we go. Okay, that's done.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 19 or left approach. Circle to land runway 1 right.
Circle to land runway 1 right. Well, just signed approach. Oh, it's got tricky. So hang on. If we are circle to land 1 right, where is this sucker in my approach? Alright, we're gonna have to bring our speed right down to like 180. There we go. Speed down. Okay. So circle to approach 1 right is where? As I look on my charts frantically to figure out what it is that we're doing. And let's pop that sucker out. Do. So is that circle 1 right? 19 left it is, isn't it? We're 19 left.
312, please expedite your climb flight level 340.
I don't know is the answer to that. We're just going to contact Tampa approach.
Alpha Lima 4585 is passing 8,700 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
Come on.
Alpha Lima 4585 Tampa approach altimeter 30.21 continue as planned.
Okay. In we come. Jazzy on the move. She is indeed. We are still recording, by the way. I've recorded the whole flight by accident, so you don't need to worry about that. We're coming in. ILS. We gotta go down way faster than that. Like... Do. Stick the speed brakes on. Right. Every landing's an adventure because we don't entirely know what we're doing. So every landing is definitely a bit of an adventure, isn't it? Seatbelt sign. Oh, crap. Landing lights. Takeoff lights. Seatbelts on. Thanks, mate. Nice. Nice call. Skydive.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Return to your seats, fasten your seatbelt, put your legs between your head. No. Don't do that. Put your head between your legs, kiss your butt goodbye. That's the plan today. The landing, you come in on 3,000, but these guys seem to want us to descend to 2,000, right? No, we're descending 3,000 apparently. Oh no, I do want that to be like that. We do want to go 2,000 feet per second. Bring us down to where we need to be. Descending. Your seatbelt sign doesn't even work. Oh, Delta. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully you guys enjoy this landing. So there's one thing different today than all of the other streams we have done so far on Flight Sim, and that is that at the end, when we are landed and we are parked at the gate and we have got all of the passengers off, we're going to watch a replay of the takeoff and the landing. So hopefully you enjoy those. We've never done that before, as I say, so hopefully that should be quite good. Quite interesting. All right, there we go. Pick up the, get the localizer on so we can see that. As we come in to land. Look at that. That looks awesome. So good. No gym for me tonight? No. I'll be going to the gym during the day nowadays because obviously I've got to stay here all night to look after Jazz. So it'll be when Lisa wakes up in the morning that I go to the gym. All right, how are we getting on? Let's have a little look down here. Speed brakes are still on. Weather radar's still on. Flaps are good. Everything down there is good. All right, have we finished descending now? Yes, we have. Nice. Okay. So let's have some flaps. Don't forget the lights. Yep, we've done the lights, I believe. We'll put them to takeoff mode. We've got the landing lights on, which we should have done from 10,000 feet, so that was immediately a fail. But could have been worse. Could have forgotten to get clearance. We've still got... obviously, we're on final approach now. So... hopefully this goes well. This is us.
85016 miles northeast of Tampa. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Tampa Tower on 119.5.
All right, let's contact tower.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 119.5 American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
All right, contact tower.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 16 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 19 left approach circle to land runway 1 right.
American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585 Tampa Tower. Altimeter tree 0.220886 advice. Cleared ILS runway 19 left approach.
Here we go, cleared. Right. The spoilers, we are cleared to land, or cleared, our approach is cleared anyway. As soon as we put the landing gear down, we can do all the rest of it because we can't put the auto brakes and stuff on just yet. As soon as we get a bit closer, as soon as we've got the runway in sight, we'll bring the speed down as well.
Did you hear my last transmission?
We did. We did.
Cleared ILS runway 19 left approach American Alpha Alpha Lima 4585.
All right. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. What speed's it going to give us if we do managed speed? Is it going to try and slow us down? Yeah. Let's give it more flaps. Landing lights are so bright. You live where planes ascend and descend to Stansted, and you can see the landing lights turn on. So they can see, mate.
United 2158, 10 miles north inbound ILS runway 19 right approach.
United 2158 Tampa Tower. Altimeter tree 0.211066 at 7. Cleared ILS runway 19 right approach.
Why is someone cleared 19 right and we're cleared 19 left? Just interested.
Cleared ILS runway 19 right approach. United 2158.
That's probably all right. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. All right, flaps are full. Speed is coming down. We are very nearly, very nearly ready to, so we can turn the localizer on. And when we pick up the localizer, which we have right now, we can click on approach mode. And the plane should, there we go, beautifully begin to bring itself in. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out to the right-hand side right now and the left, you'll see Tampa. Beautiful place. Nice point of interest for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look out to the right-hand side. There we go. Bring the satisfaction rating up. See? Always thinking. Nice point of interest for you. Landing gear down. Auto brake set to full. Oh, if it lets us.
Clear to land runway 19er right.
Clear to land runway 19er right, United 2158.
Just warning, Steel lives here, I know, right? All right, in we come. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Okay, there we go. Landing gear down, cabin check. Or brake set. Right, let's do the cabin check. There we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Right. Jazz, are you okay? What's going on with Jazz? She looks confused. Jazz, she's definitely awake, isn't she? Right. Are you ready for a buttery landing? Ready for some butter? If you enjoy this landing, why not try and replicate it yourself? Maybe contraction started. Maybe. We'll have a look. We'll put her up on the screen in a minute. So there's that plane, look, that's coming in to land 19er right, look. Can you see it? Over here. Oh. There's a plane coming in 19 right now. And we're coming in 19er left. That was quite a buttery landing just there.
Contact ground on 121.7.
Going to 121.7, United 2158.
Buttery landing indeed. Right, are they gonna like give us our clearance then or what? ILS runway 19 left, approach circle to land the runway 1 right. We are cleared ILS runway. Why are we not getting offered? Okay, I'm confused now. Why are we not getting even offered, like, cleared to land?
300.
Runway 19 left. This is the right runway.
100.
19 left.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
American Alpha Lima 45.
You are not cleared to land. Clear the runway. Fine.
Clear the runway.
What happened there? Why did they not even offer us our landing clearance? The one time we had flipping everything set up.
American Alpha Lima 45.
Yeah, we know.
Gentlemen,
We're to
welcome
land.
to Tampa. The local time is 4:49 p.m. and it's currently about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
It wasn't very clean. I'm well confused there.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure
19 right or 19 left.
5 taxi to the gate.
If you have a look, I'll show you.
Alpha Lima 45. 85 taxi to gate 39er. Using taxiway November. Charlie Golf 3 Golf.
If we go back through, look, if I bring this up here, look, fine, yeah, whatever.
Taxiing to gate 3.
Whatever, I'm not even interested in you, ATC. I'm confused. If we go up through here, look, I know that other plane came in 19 right, but if you go through our stuff, look, we had, look, Tampa Tower, American 4585, altimeter, blah, 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 cleared ILS runway 19 left. So where's the whole, like, I'm so confused as the whole 19 right thing. Where's that come from? Anyone else as baffled as I am right now? I'm well confused. So it says, expect vectors ILS runway 19 left approach, circle to land runway 1 right. See what I mean? Like, what happened? Like, I'm really confused. ATC's got their left and rights mixed up. Yeah, they need to put, like, little stickers on their hands. But I don't know. I don't know what all of that was all about. So, yeah. I don't know on that one, sadly. She's calmed down now. Yeah, she's chilling now. So if I can put her up on the screen now, you can maybe see. She's gone really bright all of a sudden, hasn't she? Ba-da-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. I want it on auto white balance and stuff, really. But I'll have to load another thing for that. That's their fault. It's annoying. But anyway. All right, then. We are in Tampa, regardless. So let's see. Where's our directions for taxiing is the next question. Oh, must be midnight. It is indeed. Dystopian renewing their membership. Thank you so much, Dystopian, for your membership in the Kingdom X Global VIP Club. The Executive Lounge will give you a free beer next time you go in. They must have meant there's no room on 19 left. Go to 19 right. I was very tempted to go around, actually. I was tempted to go around. I should have gone around. I so should have gone around. I'm frustrated with myself there, actually. We should have gone around until we figured out. Never mind. Never mind. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's find our... Yeah, they obviously wanted us on 19 right, didn't they? We asked for 19 left. We should have gone for 19 right. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. So, where is it that we need to go? Taxiway to gate 39. 39. I have no clue where that is. So, via taxiway, November Golf, it says. November Charlie. So we're going to go right straight away. Charlie. And then Golf 3 and then Golf. So let's have a look. Oh my God, this airport, like none of it makes any sense. taxiways are all wrong. One thing I do know is that we need to go around that way. So let's do that. No guarantees it would work on the go around either. That's true. That's why I really want to get onto VATSIM, I think, because of that. The realism that comes from all of that is just so much better. Okay. So we're looking for golf now. We haven't actually got our little arrows, have we? Can't actually see where we're supposed to go today. Oh, that's golf 2. No, golf 3 we need. This will be the next one. Our next flight's going to be small. We're going to be in a little Cessna again, which will be neat. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Jazzy's chilling now, isn't she? Nothing makes sense there. That's why so many stories of people doing bizarre things happen in Florida. That's fair. Okay, so this, I think, should be this one. Right. I don't like this airport already. Are we here? Can't wait to fly yourself in a bit. Hardest part is deciding what flight to make up. That's why this little round the world tour thing is really cool for me. Okay, so there's gates over here. We're just going to stop at one of these gates. Because I have no clue where they want me to go. And I haven't got any taxiways. And the taxiways that are on the ground don't match the taxiways on my chart. So we're just going to park. Because I legit just do not have... Come on. Come on, plane. Keep moving. What a disappointment. Sorry, guys. Feels, all right. Let's just doink the plane. Just about... Just doink him about here. Like so. Very, very, very frustrating. It's all down to the landings, though, like to the airports. Sorry, like there's so much waving on the airports themselves. Actually, we don't need the APU on because we've got the external power connected, so we can turn off the landing lights. Turn off those. Let's come down here. We can now turn off the engines. Does your program consider it a flight only when you turn off the engines? Yes. So as soon as I turn these for realism. Hopefully that should connect quite nicely. There we go. And then turn off the engine and it should... There we go. So now everyone's deboarding. 90% satisfaction I'll take, considering. But that I would consider that... I would consider that, unfortunately. I'm not happy with that. But never mind. Never mind, eh? Turn them off. Turn the beacon off. The wing lights can stay on, lav logo lights can stay on, seatbelt light off. And yeah. And now we wait while everyone deboards. Get rid of the baggage, I guess. Let's get rid of the baggage. Baggage, there we go. Rudder pedals look very close together. Rudder pedals? Which ones? Those rudder pedals. It's each side, isn't it? That's the you rest in the middle. Anyone from the UK with AA logos on the plane, people will think it's car breakdown service. I know, right? You have AAA in the States. So what does AAA stand for? Auto something something? Right, so now we need to fly to Orlando. American Auto. Oh, that would make sense. American Auto Association or Automotive Association or something. That does make sense. You just add American at the beginning. Oh. I'm so frustrated with that. Oh well. We'll get the passengers off. And once the passengers off, we'll rewatch that landing because it was quite an interesting landing, wasn't it? If anything, it was interesting. So we shall see. Port devices off, parking brakes set, so that's all good. Everything like that is good. And up above here, there's nothing else to turn off. No, we could turn off the navs actually. Turn that off, that off, that off. All right, wait for all the passengers. American Auto Association. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, I'm gonna go. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go for a pee. So I'm gonna leave you guys watching the plane. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave you guys watching jazz for a second. I'll be back in a very, very small amount of time. So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna get rid of me and leave you with just jazz. There you go. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work, did it? I'll just leave you with jazz. I'll be back in a second. I won't be long. Right, I'm just making a coffee. I woke her up. She's just gone over. She's just gone to go and see if the door was open so she could go upstairs, but she can't. There she is. She's back now. Look. Bless her. There's the Wefferdefelump. Bless her. So yeah. So if you enjoyed that, don't forget to thumbs up, as always. I am really, 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 really disappointed with that landing. Such a thing as a dog midwife. Yeah, it's called just a vet, I guess. You'd be a vet. But yeah, as soon as we're deboarded, which should be... shouldn't be that long, actually. Just try and speed them up a bit. Cam crew, any chance we can speed up the deplaning? Cam crew, any chance we can speed up the deplaning?
See what we can do. No promises.
Oh, me and her straight clear. Yeah.
Hey, what's our deboarding status?
We're still deboarding.
I'm going to go grab my coffee. And then we're going to take off from Tampa. I'm going to go fly off to Orlando. In a small plane, not this one. I think I'm going to, no sneak, it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Should be delivered tomorrow. I have to, ordered it the other day. It comes via Hermes. So it's even if it even arrives, Hermes is, you know, epic apparently at posting things. I had so many things go missing being delivered by Hermes. Right. Not too long left before this plane's done. So, I wonder why it just didn't... The world's worst delivery company. Yeah, Hermes. There's another one, isn't there? What's the other one? Yodel. Flippin' Yodel. Hermes and Yodel. They're the ones where, like, if it's coming via one of those two, you know you ain't going to get it. Hermes and Yodel, that's it. Oh. No, I'm so annoyed at that. So annoyed. I know I keep saying it, but... There's not a great deal going on. What's the wind doing? Not many planes around either, actually. And things still there. We did have some traffic, didn't we, on the way in? We had one following us in, but... Yeah. Well, you can pay Sneak. You can get DPD if you want to, but... It's not worth it at the end of the day. It's not worth... I think it's like £6 or something. It's not worth it. I joke about the fact that Hermes will, like, lose it. They probably won't. It probably will be here and it'll be fine. But if I was buying a computer, I would want it to be through something like DPD or UPS or someone like that, DHL. Oh, dear. Come on. We want you to get off the plane. 89%'s not that bad. All right, so let's go into Volanta and have a little look. So how many miles is it from Tampa? It's only like maybe 6 times the length of our ILS approach. So it's not that far to go to Orlando. What we need to know is where's the parks? Like where are the actual parks? Because we want to do like circles around them and stuff. We're gonna do it all through. I mean, we're gonna do it all through the actual flight simulator planner rather than using our own. Delivery driver just keeps it for himself. Exactly. I don't think they have any delivery drivers. They just have people who sell stuff on eBay. That's it. I had something. Oh, complete. Everything is complete. We are done. The plane is empty. Everyone is done. We can end the flight. Would have been nice to eat. Totally telling my friends. Had some interesting scenery. That's not too bad. Landing was awful. I'm surprised they're even happy with that in any way. But we should have done a go around. But like you said, the ATC might not have actually given us like the right approach on the other go around. So maybe we would have had the same problem twice. I don't know. But we're going to go fly to Orlando now. But yeah, it's the end of that one. Didn't get anything extra for it either. Ah, rubbish. Okay. To minimize that, I'm going to go back to my main menu. Because we're going to go from Tampa, but we're going to go... Turn this music down in my head. We're going to go from Tampa, but we are going to fly in a Cessna. We're going to fly to Orlando. Probably used to Ryanair landing, so your landing was soft. Probably, yeah. Okay, so departure airport is going to be Tampa International. It is now very dark by the looks of things. So should we do a night? Do you want to do a night flight to Orlando? Arrival airport is going to be Orlando. So not just like Orlando International. KMCO, that's the one we're going to. Not going to fly on this one. We're going to take... What plane should we take? I kind of want to take the little Cessna 172 again. I enjoyed flying that, and I think any practice I get in it is good. So let's go with the Cessna 172. Livery-wise, I need to download some liveries actually for the Cessnas. Ordinarily a 1 hour drive. You've done it a few times. They're completely opposite to new. You did Orlando to Tampa. I just did not enjoy that airport at all. Like the taxiways were just poo. I don't know. Stuff just didn't work and I didn't like it. So that's that. Tampa International. We are going to take off from on left. That's fine. I wonder if does PacX work with out of interest. I wonder if PacX works in a Cessna. I wonder if we can take people in a Cessna. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see. VFR. Yeah, we're just gonna fly VFR. Okay, so it wants us to. I don't know which runway it's going to take us on, so I'm just going to put a waypoint there because I've got a feeling it's going to take us off in that direction. So now what we need to find is the Disney parks and such, which are where? So we have to use our clever clogs faces right now. Does anything here look like a Disney park? They look like Disney parks, right? What do we have there? That doesn't look like it. That's got to all be it, right? Surely. Celebrate. A place called Celebration. They've named a whole city after a box of chocolates, Pike. Where is Disney? Oh, Lake Buena Vista. Well, if that ain't flipping Disney, I don't know what is. All right, this has got to be it. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. So, let's add this one. And this one. What are you doing? It's doing weird things. Remove that one then. And let's add that. So I'm trying to circle. Celebration is a city that was created by Disney. There you go. Go up here. That's got to be it. Lake Buena Vista. It's got to be it. There's no way that isn't Disney right there. No way. I don't want to go like that. Like, that's a theme park right there. Jazzy in the way of the map. Oh, crap, the dog's still on there. Why didn't you tell me the dog was on the screen? Lake Buena Vista is not necessarily Disney. I'm having a chocolate rice crispy cake. That's not Disney. That's Disney, right? Look at it. That's definitely Disney. These three major parks. It's this area here, isn't it? That's Epcot. Let's have a look. Got Celebration supposedly there. What about this? That's a golf course. Should we just go fly? Should we just, like, we know roughly where we're going. We know roughly where we're landing. And we know that when we get to this area, it's probably going to be doing things. We'll make it sort of 6... Let's make it kind of early evening. I don't know what they're going to be doing for lighting on this. I don't know how good the lights are going to look. I don't know if there's even lights. Your nighttime. All right. Light conditions. Live weather. Close. Okay. Gate 24. All right, we're going to see if PacX will let us do it. Miss Cessna. Kidney stones removed. That's good. She's having a kidney taken out. Why is she having a kidney taken out? That's crazy. Sorry, man. At least she's back. At least she's back, my dude. Stall speed of a Cessna with flaps fully extended is 40 knots. Okay. We are cold and dark. Now let's see. Start flight. Fly. Yep. Flight time. PA. Oh no, that's not the one we want. We want... This is all wrong. Aircraft. Cessna 172. Concorde. It doesn't have one. We can't do it. Can't do it. We can't use PacX. MCO. We've got everything's put in. I was just hoping we could use PacX, to be fair. That's all fine. We'll just get the checklist up. Get our before starting engine checklists. Beautiful. Starting engine checklists. There we go. Oh. Said they will update you. You're not allowed in the hospital. That makes sense. But you said, oh, she's back in hospital. Oh, I see. All right, we're back. I'm sure your mum will send you some text messages, let you know, Josh. Oh, do you know what we forgot to do? Do you know what we flipping forgot to do first? We forgot to rewatch the landing. Sorry. Gotta go back. We've got to rewatch the landing. I'm still flipping recording here. Stop. We've got to rewatch the landing. World map. We'll go back to Linden Pingdeling. Go back, get the right livery on the right plane again. What a muppet. Honestly, things go wrong and then suddenly I just lose track of everything. Runway 10 is fine. It was about 3 p.m. on it. So, boom. Let's rewatch the takeoff and the landing because I forgot. Such a muppet. How's Jazz anyway? She's alright, isn't she? She's just trying to sleep. Bless her. Alright. This recording software, by the way, I'm sure you probably already use one, part of them, but this recording stuff's so cool. It just basically takes it just records all the information on where your plane is and sort of a couple of things like flaps and whether it's on the ground or not, and then just replays it. That's the one you installed last night. Decided over that other program called
Alpha Lima 4585, the runway 10 ready for departure, departing straight out.
Right, we can get rid of the checklist. I'm not even bothered about the ATC right now. We just need to go back in here, and we're going to go to about here, I think. Replay. Let's make it super wide so that I can... let's pause that a minute. Till we are here. And resume. There you go. Here's takeoff. This is what it was like. Why the hell did our speed brakes come up? What's with the speed brakes? More user-friendly. Yeah, it's really nice. Flaps coming up. There goes the airport. Oh, what? We're in a different flipping livery. What a muppet. Yeah, fair enough. Common thing on the replays in FSX. Ah, fair enough. Can probably bring them back down again. There we go. Do I just bring them back down? Yeah, I think. I can bring them up and down and up and down. I've got the power. There we go. That's us taking off. All right, here is when... Okay, so at this point, you have to... By the way, you have to do this, Povin. You have to turn failures and damage to easy mode so that all of that stuff gets turned off. Because otherwise you stress the plane too much when you do what I'm about to do. Which is to grab our replay, pause it, transfer us up across. Oh my God, that's hell of a smooth. Really? Like, all things considering, the game is coping well. As we come down to our final... Are we on final at this point? I feel like we are. Or we still got one more... No, this is us turning round. And this is us on final now. Okay, wait for everything to load in. Here come the textures. It's a quick flight. All right, we ready? Here we go. So yeah, it's annoying that we got the wrong blimmin' runway, I guess. Or we got given the wrong runway. But yeah, this replay thing's really cool. It just uses slew mode. Oh. I think that was the seatbelt signs coming on. Flaps are good. Landing gears down. Then we'll go fly to Florida. To Orlando. Does it also automatically, periodically save your game in case it crashes, or is the other program that does that? The program I use for automatically, periodically saving the game is Volanta, this one. So I have a subscription to Volanta that saves the game periodically. So I use that for that. On Air Manager does that, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize when you're playing with On Air, it saves it automatically. You can basically, if your game crashes, you can click a button, you load back into the game, and then you click a button and it will put you in the right place where you were. I didn't know it did that. It was only because we had a crash when we were playing on Saturday, when we were playing on Saturday when it crashed. And we were right at the end of a flight as well. I was like, no! I was so annoyed. And then, yeah, and I loaded back in. I was like, oh, we've got to do the whole thing again. And then there was this little option. It was like put the plane back where it belongs or something. I was like, okay, click that. And then boom, put me in the right place. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. And we come. Which view do you want, Danger? Boeing 747 out of the KDTW in the night. Oh, thinking to take crashes off completely after crashing beginning to turn out of gate the other night. You crashed? The plane crashed going out of the gate? That was crazy. In we come. Crossing the road and let's see how this looks. I'm pretty sure we bumped around a little bit first. Oh, we didn't touch the ground. Boom. Oh, reverse thrusters, come on. That was me debating whether to go up. That was me debating whether to actually land or whether to take off and get clearance. Well, could have been better. Could have been better. And then we had the fun of finding our flipping gate and sitting there forever. Anyway. Oh, is that the same glitch as photo? Ah, okay. Oh, is it to do with my controls, maybe? Anyway, that was, I would consider that sadly a failure, but never mind. Never mind, there's always next day. There's always the next one. Right, let's go and let's go get back in this Cessna and do our little trip. So we're going to, I want the Cessna 172, which is this sucker just here. And we are going to go from Tampa to Orlando International. KMCO. There we go. So that's the one we're going to go to. And we'll just fly in between. We're going to go visit things in between. I think, I mean, we're more than likely, I expect we're going to see these parks from the air anyway. Because surely, like, we're going to go right past that. That's definitely, that's Epcot, you say. So I think we'll see it from the sky. See what it looks like when it's all lit up. Flight conditions are pretty good. So just start from the runway and just get this thing on the go. Magic Kingdom is north of that one. Gotcha. All right, just go. Going to see Disney. You'll fly over Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios as well. Nice. We kind of want to fly slightly to the right or left of them so we can swim out the window, but it'll be all right. I want 3,000 feet again. And then what we'll do is we'll drop probably down more closer to sort of like maybe 2,000 feet. Although actually, no, we flew over the places in Devon, didn't we, at 3,000 feet, and it was fine, so we'll probably be all right. I'm going to go VFR anyway. Oh. What's Jazzy doing anyway? You all right, Jazzy Wiggles? What are you doing? just chilling. Literally just chilling. Not really much going on at all, actually, is there? She's not contracting, is she? I can't see her body like tensing. Or is it? Oh, I don't know. There's something going on at the top of her right side, her left side there. Occasionally, like she's breathing, and occasionally it does look like it kind of like tenses. You know what I mean? Whether that's just the puppies moving around, I don't know. What's going on there, Jazz? We will see.
Tampa Tower, Cessna, X-ray.
All right.
4585, the runway, 1 left, ready for departure. Departure to the north.
Okay, off to the north we go.
45 feet.
All right, so set the barometer. Set my altitude to 3,000 feet because that's how high I want to fly. Vertical speed to 400 feet per minute. We are in nav mode, and obviously we'll hit go when we want to go. Oh, I want the lights on. Where's my lights? It's here somewhere. Instrument brightness. There we go. Pedestal lighting all the way up. I want to be able to see. Avionics is already all the way up. Our panels all the way up. Get rid of the yoke. Obviously. Don't want the yoke. And good to go. All right, let's go. Are we? We do. I'm pretty sure he said we were clear for takeoff. This plane is so much quieter than the last one. And 60. Up we go. Oh. Autopilot on. Look at that. Yeah, we're breaking all the rules. We're not so serious now. Up we go. Right, let's drop the revs back down a little bit. Like so. No.
Cessna 585, continue
us.
for north departure.
Tampa Tower, Cessna X-ray, 4585, continue
All right.
for north departure.
There we go. Let's fly over Tampa, Florida in the dark. Flying over Tampa. Eating chocolate ice cream. That says police on it, doesn't it? Oh, tigers. Okay. Now we're just chilling. Let's have a look on our map here and see where we are right now. Doodly-doo. Okay. So, we are quite far away. We got a fair whack to go before we get to Orlando. It's a bit windy. You didn't mention the wind horizons. I really hope that they've got the lights well.
Frequency change approved.
Tampa Tower Cessna X-ray 4585 frequency change. Tampa approach Cessna X-ray 4585 is type Cessna Skyhawk 5 miles northeast of Tampa 1,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cessna X-ray 4585 Tampa approach. Squawk 6235.
Squawk 6235 Cessna 585.
Cessna 585 radar contact 5 miles northeast of Tampa 1,500 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
There's a plane in the distance. Okay, there was a plane in the distance.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Cessna 585.
Bye, Tampa Airport. All right, we'll leave that one behind. Nearly to 2,000 feet. Flaps are up all the way, so that's fine. All right. Just chilling now. Chilling, waiting to get to Magic Kingdom, which I think is going to be quite a way away. Oh, my back's killing me today. Welcome back, dude. We're probably nearly 10%. I reckon we're 10% of the way to the airport. But obviously, we don't want to go straight to the airport. We're going to Magic Kingdom and such. I really, really hope. I'm praying secretly and not so secretly that it's going to actually be lit up in a cool way. Although I've got this horrible feeling we're going to get there and it's going to be like, oh, should have downloaded a mod. Time to chill out. Oh, what's going on? Flight.2, that's what I want. Gone to bed. Ah, fair enough, me. Flight. Oh. Sim.2, isn't it? Flight sim.2. And I want to look for Disney. Let's have a look. I hope that we don't need this stuff, but people have created mods to make all the parks. So I hope that we don't need those mods. Bit quiet now, you can watch for a bit. Welcome back, Danger. Hopefully it'll be quiet all night now. Yeah, hopefully we don't need to get like Disney World and stuff. But have a look.
Silence.
Oh, who was that? Badger. Hello, Badger. It is late. What are you doing awake? Thank you very much for becoming a VIP. I appreciate you. What be you up to right now? Thank you, dude. I actually streamed my, if you are there, I actually streamed my DJ set last night. I know you're like, what? Yeah. So it looks like, so there's the amphitheater. Someone's made the amphitheater in Disney World. Looks pretty cool. People saying, have a great download. It looks like there's loads of stuff you can do. Disneyland Paris, enhanced lighting, for example, someone's done. Someone's done Walt Disney World Walt Disney landmarks. Someone's done Disneyland California, Walt Disney World, Blizzard Beach, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Typhoon. Third-party add-ons from Google Earth. Does landmarks give you an easy way for you to go to in-game via the world map and plot your own custom flight to see these locations? Visit all the custom Disney parks, darling. Okay, so it's just landmarks, that one. So maybe they are there. Maybe they're there. Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, the end of the world. The end of the world? The end of the day, it's just... KMCO is one of the handmade airports. Orlando. I think the airport's going to be good. I think the airport's going to be good. What I'm worried about is whether or not the actual Disney parks are going to be like have custom lighting and stuff. I mean, we're a that's us. We're a fair ways away from them yet.
120.65 for Cessna 585. Tampa approach Cessna X-ray 4585 3000 feet.
Cessna X-ray 4585 Tampa approach altimeter 30.23 continue as planned.
Okay. No, I don't want IFR clearance. We're good. Yeah, the surrounding areas and attractions. Exactly. That's exactly it. Exactly it. There's just not much to look at, is there? Other than even Jazz hasn't got really much going on. Trying to work out if she's contracting or not, but I just can't tell. So there's a few things. So she'll be restless for a start when the puppies are coming. Hey, Beanie Basher, how's it going, buddy? Welcome. We did a semi-successful flight. In fact, today, and I'm not going to lie, actually, it's been a bit of a disaster. So my computer blue screened, first of all. That was always a disaster. Then takeoff was fine, actually. Cruise was fine. All of that was fine, apart from they didn't serve food and drinks for some reason. So that knocked down on our rating. But then when we came in, they gave us clearance to runway 19 left. Or approach ILS runway 19 left. But then they said 1R as well. I was like, hang on a minute. So we're coming in 19 left. We're doing the ILS 19R 19 left. But then, and it was all just a big, like ATC was a mess. And so we never actually got a landing clearance. And that really annoyed me because I've even set a thing up so that when people, if I forget to get my landing clearance, then people can type !ask first and it will remind me. And I set that up and they just never offered it to us. So her eyes open now? No, she's not got her eyes open. She's having a sleep. I don't think anything's going on, at least for the next couple of hours, I don't think, for her. So, but yeah. Thank you, everybody who's thumbs up today's stream, by the way, regardless. I know, like, it's different from Twitch, but every thumbs up on live streams on YouTube really helps, because it helps YouTube to sort of realize whether or not those streams are popular for the people that are watching them, and therefore push them out to more people, and then we meet more flight sim people or whatever game it is we're playing. So everyone who's given it a thumbs up, I do appreciate it. Here we go. Contact Tampa approach.
4585 feet.
Oh.
4585 Tampa approach altimeter 30.25 continuous planned.
Okay. Let me try and see. Should jump out at us, like you said. So that's Kissimmee. That's Orlando. So we want. We still got ages. So damn long now. Did Badger just, like, become a member and then just not come back in? Where's he gone? Being a sausage. There's just nothing either way right now. We're just... nothing out the front, nothing out the sides. Never mind. We'll just chill. Put some actual music on. I don't want that song. The auto renew got your invoice earlier today as well. Ah, fair enough. That's weird that it would happen at like 12:54 though. They usually all come through at midnight my time. It's a weird time for auto renew to happen. I'd almost definitely say that he's done that on purpose. Bit of late night love. Oh, plane up there. Might have to look into one of those flipping IR trackers, you know. That's like a really cool idea. I'd probably get annoyed though at first. I don't know. Or I have got the VR headset there, I suppose. Maybe I just should stick to my guns and just stick to my VR. So for those wondering as well, or for anyone who's wondering, we're going to land in Orlando. So the next flight we do, which should more than likely be tomorrow night, we will go from Orlando to our next destination, which is somewhere up the east coast of the US. I want to do another like long flight, another 2 hours, 2.5 hour flight, try and get some distance going in our little trip. At least 1,000 miles. We need to do at least 1,000 miles. I think our flight today was only about 600 miles or something, 500 miles. Which sounds like... That's like half of England. But I really do want to try VATSIM too. I really want to try VATSIM. I don't know what to do. I'm not... By the way, I'm just going to say this as well. My first VATSIM experience will not be streaming. I'm not going to stream my first day on VATSIM because I'm going to need to have my whole head in the game, like, as to what I'm doing. So I'm not going to stream the first one on VATSIM. I'll have a couple of flights before so I can get used to it. I'm going to do that first. In fact, I might even like just log in and just sit in an airport listening to traffic. We shall see. What your PC specs thing is, you can get excellent condition second-hand VR headset for cheaper than a brand new Track IR. I literally have an Oculus Quest 2 right here. It's like 2 months old. The only thing I don't like about, and why I haven't streamed any flight sim in VR with the Oculus, is that the Oculus makes it more difficult to broadcast it, because it gives you flight sim gives you both eyes, doesn't it? So you're looking on the screen, you've got both eyes. So I'd need to do something like have I'd probably have to have the Oculus app take just like the right eye and somehow send that from one PC to the other, probably over the network, just for the one. It'd just be such a pickle. Just for the one thing. Use the mirror and set it to one eye, yeah. The difficulty, like I say, is when I've done that is because if it's up on the screen, so if the mirror is then on the main screen, I don't know, I might still be able to control flight sim with that. It's just making sure that everyone can see, because I use a capture card. So I'll use 2 different computers. So it's like a lot of games on the monitor, you see what you're supposed to see, regardless of the headset. And then that makes it easy because you're seeing exactly what's on the monitor. So if I put Oculus Mirror up and set it to one eye and put it as the main window on the screen, then will I still be controlling everything? It's like, it's more of a poo than you'd think, actually. Way more of a poo than you'd think, actually. On like driving games, though, it's so much better.
Frequency change improved Cessna 585. Tampa approach Cessna X-ray 4585.
Crowded. As long as the buttons are still like, that's the active window, I guess, is what we're thinking about here. Okay, so I'm potentially... Are we looking at like Disney and stuff in front of us right now? Just looking here. Potentially we are. So we should have a very small airstrip, more or less directly ahead of us. What's this? Yes, I did copy. Squawk 5. Yeah, whatever. Not really. We're not paying that much attention today. Mirrors to a screen you can capture. Yeah. I could, if I was using the same computer, I could have OBS pick up that window. So I'd probably have to use NDI, where I'd have OBS capture that window and then send it via the network to my other computer, because at the moment, as I say, I'm just using a capture card. So what I see on the monitor, that's what my streaming PC picks up.
Roger, Cessna 585.
You see what I mean? Yeah. So ironically, it's easier to stream VR if you use one PC, but yet VR is so resource intensive that it's actually harder for the PC to actually physically do it than it would be if you had two. It's like, oh, it's such a mess. Works very well with cars, though. The car games, so we played iRacing, Assetto Corsa. Those games are all very, you know, they're fine because on the monitor, they actually put the main game. It's only in your headset that you actually see the two eyes. So, yeah, racing games are much better for streaming VR. Aiden wants to get Boneworks. Boneworks is one game I really want to get to make some videos on at some point. And Aiden came out to me the other day. He was like, I really want Boneworks. But okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll go halves. And then we can both play it. So hopefully we'll have Boneworks at some point soon too. My game is Microsoft. So I'm using Microsoft version. Only because it's free and I have the Game Pass. So because I have Game Pass, that's why I use Microsoft version. If I was going to buy it, I would 100% buy it on Steam. Orlando to LaGuardia, New York City is a 2.5-hour flight. That's probably a good one then, right? You think we should do LaGuardia then? New York City? Rather than JFK? We want to do the one that's got the best approach, really, don't we? Whichever airport's got the best scenery, that's the one we want to fly into. But that sounds a good one. Make one of the biggest differences in your VR experience on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, what's that? What, having it on Steam? Either one or even KEWR, which is your home area. Yeah, we're just after just want good scenery, man. Just want good scenery. We're traveling the world because we can't afford to do it for real. So we're doing it on the computer. How's Jazz? She's just not moving, is she? She's what? Fast asleep right now, isn't she? She look pretty asleep. Yeah, she's just sleeping. Bless her. I wonder if Bibby will come. I wonder if Bibbies will come during the stream tonight or not. Do you know what will happen? Do you know this is what will happen? Okay? This is what I know she's got planned. Jazzy's already planned this. I know she has, right? I bet you. It'll be 6 in the morning. Lisa will wake up. I will trade off. I will go up to bed. She will come downstairs, right? We'll do the trade. She'll then wake me up at 8:30 saying, Jazzy's having the puppies now. After I get 2 hours sleep. That's what'll happen. Non-stop flight is 2.5 hours. MCO to LaGuardia. Let's do that then. Orlando to LaGuardia. That's what we're going to do. That'll be probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. So you reckon Steam, playing it on Steam is going to improve the VR? I don't want to... it's a lot of money to buy it. Depending on the headset, whether you bought Steam or Windows. Windows WMR headsets bypass a lot if you use the Windows version. So I'm using Oculus headset. So obviously we're using the Oculus app. And... using Oculus headset. So I use... I think it loads through Oculus VR. Just loads in. But... I don't know. I always prefer Steam than Microsoft for everything, but I can't justify spending like 50 quid to buy a game that I'm currently playing already. Do you know what I mean? Steam VR, no thanks. Steam VR is not fantastic, is it? Okay, so I'm hoping to see some Disney parks at this point. I don't see anything so far. Steam games struggle more than Windows games. Oh, do you think so? Oh, so you think the Windows one's better? So you think Windows is better? Sorry, I'm getting confused as to which one. Oh, because you have to use an extra. So you've... You're going to have to, like, spell it out to me because I'm being a proper noob. So you've got the game on Windows. But that's fine because you use, I guess, OpenXR and the XR toolkit. Is that the one you do?
Cessna 5,
Oh, that's us.
contact Orlando approach on 119.4. Good day.
Okay, right, okay. Oh, so the Windows version's right.
Cessna 585.
Gotcha.
Orlando approach Cessna X-ray.
I think it just needs to be optimized.
3,000 feet.
Cessna X-ray 4585 Orlando approach altimeter 30.26 continue as planned.
Odyssey Plus is a WMR headset. Gotcha. I got you now. Right, where's my Disney parks then? Oh, is that them down there? Oh, I've lost. Are these Disney parks, do we think? I got a feeling they're just not lit up very well. Where are we on the map? I want the scenery map, don't I? That's fine. Satellite mode. There we go. All right, where are we? There we go. Okay, so no, we're not currently over it. We have got a ways to go yet. We are... Yeah, we need to go over here. So it should be out the left side of the plane. Should be out the left side of the plane. So it should be over there somewhere, basically. And we'll go and have a little fly around properly. There's planes coming into land, though. Do. Oh, Epcot Center Ultra Helipad. Should be directly in front of us. Reasonably shortly. Where the green flashing plane is. Yeah, I think it was. Pretty much down here somewhere it should be. Do. Oh. I reckon bright areas ahead. Yeah. I've got a feeling that we'd need... I don't think it's going to be as amazing as we want it to be, if I'm honest. Gonna bring our speed down a bit. Lower one thing of flaps. Intersection is Highway 192 and Nassau Park Road. Okay. Sounds like you know roughly where you are. That's... What's that there? That's like a golf course or something, isn't it? Wide world of sports. Okay. That makes sense. That does make sense. Do. Just to the north of that is Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios, what? Which way's north? Hang on. That way's north. So there. So down there. There's something down there, look. What's that? That looks like a water park or something. That's Blizzard Beach. Okay. Doodle-doo. So it should all, everything should be out the left. Bum, bum, bum. You say big patch. Is that, do you mean that? Surprised I'm recognizing things. Well, it's all from photo map. That's a giant lake with like hotels around it, isn't it? That's got to be like some kind of resort park place where everyone stays. And then, so that's Blizzard Beach and stuff. And that's the Art of Animation Resort. Oh, there we go. Look at you. And down there we got a whole bunch of parking. Something down there. Don't know what that is, but there's something down there. Where is the likes of Epcot and stuff? That's the question. Oh, that's Hollywood Studios, is it? Okay. So, there we go. Can't flipping miss that, can we? Oh, no, that's not it. Forget that. That's not it. Epcot is that circle. This one. I'm pretty sure the dome's here somewhere. Like the circle thing. Maybe it's not. That is Epcot though, isn't it? That one. It's not lit, but that is it, yeah. It's not lit, but that's it. So, I bet you there's people out there who've probably made that look better. Like at night. Like found, there's probably mods to get the lighting sorted for that. 2.5 miles around that circle. Cool. Look at all the car parks. Look, that's where you go and park your car. It is cool that it's all lit up. It would be better if it used the Google Earth buildings as well as like all the rest of it, but that is cool nonetheless. All right, so where is our airport that we're heading for? Parking's another hotel, the Riviera Resort. Flippin' hell, dude. You know your stuff. Well, to be fair, you should. You go there every day, don't you? What are you doing today, Horizons, I say? I'm like, oh, everyone's like, oh, well, just chilling. And someone else will be like, oh. We don't want to land at Kissimmee. We want to land at Orlando International. There we go. Orlando Tower. Request full stop landing.
Orlando Tower Cessna X-ray 4585 is 12 miles southwest, 3,000 feet with Sierra to land.
Cessna X-ray 4585 Orlando Tower. Altimeter tree 0.27
Okay.
wind 107 at 14. Enter left downwind runway 18 left. JetBlue 145 1 turn
Okay.
taxiway.
Enter. What was it?
Enter left downwind runway 18 left Cessna 585.
1A left. Okay. So we're pretty much we're basically directly where we need to be going right now. We are slow right now. Boost this up. We can put the flaps back. Send you a message in Discord. Thanks, dude. I'll check it in a sec. That was cool. If you enjoyed our little fly over Disney World, but you think that there are better mods that make the lighting better, let me know. Or let me know and join Discord and tell me where they are, because I would very much like for the lighting to be better. So we could see really see the parks. But Sorry, everyone, for all the typing. Mate, you don't have to apologize for typing. That was good.
One turn next taxiway.
All right. This is going to be a good landing because we are doing it completely VFR using my mad skills as a professional Cessna pilot. We're going to be fine. Absolutely fine. How's Jazz? She's still sleeping? Ah, cool. That makes sense.
JetBlue 145, one turn next taxiway.
That's not us. All right. We're going to be a little tiny plane landing on a big ass runway. Do you know what? We get enough traction playing stuff like Microsoft Flight Sim on here. And when it comes to my birthday, I might see if I can get some of the family to take us up to Dunk as well and do what we did when I jumped out the plane. No, you're good, dude. That's so close. No, what do you go there all the time? The yeah, I think we get enough traction, and if we're still playing Flight Sim when it comes to like end of April, I'll speak to Lisa and see if she minds, and we'll do something similar to what I did when I skydived, but we'll do it on a plane. I'll see if I can like take the cameras up and stuff like that. I'm sure if I ask in advance, they'll be fine with it.
JetBlue 145, one turn next taxiway.
All right, so we are... This is the airport directly in front of us. So we need to enter downwind in a minute, and then we'll drop down to 2,000 feet.
Orlando, southwest 534112
My
miles.
barometer properly.
Runway 18 right approach.
JetBlue 145, one contact ground on 121.8. Southwest 5341 Orlando Tower. Altimeter tree 0.26.
So we're coming in 18 or 18 left,
Runway 18 right approach.
which is a smaller of the two runways. I think that's why it wanted us to do do the right-hand runway before. I think it gave us 18 left, or whatever it was. Like, what was it? 26 left? Whatever. It gave us the left-hand side runway, didn't it? When it in the 32. Okay. We are going to now remove the autopilot. So it gave us the left-hand runway before. And I think it did that because that's just the default runway. However, because we were such a large plane, that's why when we finally got there and spoke to Tower was like, no, we want you on the other runway. I think that was the problem. All right, so beautiful thing about America, I will give you this, the Americans are, they do, what's the word? Okay, we're going to control our descent using... all right, we should hopefully have the localizer set, but... why is Stream Elements bot come back now?
Southwest 5341 wind 107 at 12. Clear to land runway 18 right.
All right, so let's use power to descend.
Clear to land runway 18 right southwest 5341.
So bring us down to 2,000. More flaps. Yeah, the roads and stuff, everything's also like right angular even.
Wind 107 at 12.
That's us.
Caution the Boeing 737 landing runway 18 right.
Okay,
Clear to land runway 18 left.
gotcha. Clear to land, runway 18 left, Cessna 585. All right, so we are cleared to land on 18 left. which we are doing our final approach for now. Coming in reasonably smartly. But yeah, no, I reckon it put us on the wrong runway based on our aircraft. Because if you have a look, like the Boeing that just landed was obviously a big ass plane and has landed on the other runway than we're going to land on. Sure you're cleared to land? Yeah. Cessna 585, that's us. Caution, the Boeing 737 landing runway 18 right, cleared to land runway 18 left. So yeah, we're cleared to land. But we do need to... Oh. The wind is interesting. It's a little bit windy. Okay. Okie dokie.
412 next taxiway.
Right. Okay. Oh. All right. Begin our crosswind leg.
Southwest 53, 412 next taxiway.
We got flaps on full. It's when they say no, I know, right? Right, airport's over there. As long as we keep going down, won't be far enough to be handed off to approach. Yeah. There we go.
Southwest 53, 41 exit, runway when able.
Oh, I can see the runway out to the left, out to the right of me in this plane. Yeah. I must admit, I love On Air for the pure fact that they've made me want to fly the Cessna. Like, I enjoy flying the Cessna now because of the flights we've been doing on Air have made me enjoy flying the Cessna. So just having On Air in my life has made that a thing.
Southwest 53, 41 exit, runway when able.
All right. It's not going to be long before the runway is on our right-hand side. There's the first runway, and there's the second one. So, do. Oh my God! I watched. So my daughter's obviously into the flights, like airplanes and stuff now as well because of me. Like I've got her into that sort of thing now. Aiden still kind of does his own thing, but like Rosie is definitely, she's like, oh, can we watch programs about planes and stuff? I'm like, yeah. Anyway, she wanted to watch Air Crash Investigation yesterday, and there was one, right, about, and I didn't know this, but you Americans, you guys may know, you may even remember when it happened. There was a flight where one of the engines in a Southwest Airlines plane. Hey, Steel, how's it going, man? One of the engines had one of the fins come off and shred apart the engine, and it smashed one of the windows, and a person got sucked out of the window. Do you guys remember that? Like, Americans, do you guys remember that? Like, you did miss it, Steel, but it's all good. We're too low for a minute, but that's fine. Get ATC up. Coming in nicely. Yeah. Oh, she wouldn't have survived anyway. She wouldn't have, like, I mean, like, it's like minus 50 degrees up there, and they're traveling at, like, what, 400 miles an hour. Like, there's, I mean, she wouldn't have survived anyway. Like, it was a horrible, horrible, horrible thing that happened. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. So, yeah, I mean, like, she was out the window for a long time, even before that. But, yeah, she would have, obviously, there would have been trauma on the way out. So she wouldn't have, like, suffered hanging out the window. But I was like, awful. I mean, like, obviously all the air crash programs and stuff are obviously all awful. But I was just like, I was a proper, like, what the hell? Even you knew about that? Mate, 3 years ago, I was too busy, like, wondering what I was doing in my own life rather than reading and listening to the news.
Orlando Tower Delta 230-812.
All right, we are way, way high right now, but we're in a Cessna, so it's not too much of a big deal. All right. Okay. Let's come in nicely. Oh, there we go.
Cleared ILS runway 18 right, approach Delta 23.
There we go.
Cessna 585 exit runway when able.
Exit runway when able. Gotcha. All right, let's try and find a flipping. Try and find a taxiway, shall we? Well, I tell everyone, just because the seatbelt sign is off, you should never take it off. No. I couldn't believe it. Genuinely couldn't believe it. That was, like, proper shocking. I was actually genuinely really shocked. Okay.
585, turn next taxiway.
Yep, done. Turn in my next taxiway. Don't panic. Let's turn this down a bit.
585 contact ground on 126.4.
All right. Ground handoff.
6.4 for Cessna 585.
And we want taxi to parking.
Orlando ground Cessna X-ray 4585 taxi to parking.
Cessna X-ray 4585 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Juliet, cross runway 18 right, Juliet Alpha.
All right, gotcha.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway
All right, let's go.
Juliet, cross runway 18 right, Juliet Alpha, Cessna 585.
Only joking. We're not really going that fast. All right. Well, in true simming fashion, we are going to make sure that we do it properly. We drove as saw the episode for it on that show recently. Yeah, it was. It's not called Aircraft Investigation. I've got. It's an American show. It was an American show, I think, but it wasn't Aircraft Investigation. It was like another one.
Cessna 585, hold position, caution. The Airbus A319 on final.
Okay. So basically, we are not crossing this runway just yet. The other one, yeah. But I can't believe it. I genuinely could not believe it.
Did you copy?
Yes, we did.
Hold position Cessna 585.
We're going to hold position, mister. However, we're going to hold somewhere where we have a good view, obviously. I want, like, the best view we can. So here we go. Na, na, da, da, da. There we go. Oh. There we go. All right, where is the Boeing? Where is this Boeing on final? Oh, there it is. Sweet. There it is. So this air traffic app as well, this free AIG traffic controller, does loads of other things, like makes the planes, for example, use, I mean, we can't see it obviously because it's not daytime, but it will make the planes use flaps on takeoff and on landing and all sort of random things like that. It also makes it controls the ground traffic as well as the air traffic, which I love. So I'm gonna chill the music out again a little bit, but it controls the ground traffic as well as the air traffic. So you will actually have, should come past us now, shouldn't it? Where's it gone? It's there. So the actual, you know, the stairs and the baggage and all that will go to all of the AI planes as well as us, which is, and the jetways, and like everything just gets controlled by it. I love it. I just have to get the balance, because when we were playing on for Saturday night, and you know, Danger was like, shut that woman up. Like, she was right. There was too much ATC, too much chatter on the radio. But yeah, I love it. You just need to like tweak it. I think maybe it's not quite. I think it needs to possibly be up by like 10% more, and that'll be a nice middle ground. I was seeing a documentary of the British Airways pilot, I think it was, got half sucked out the window. I haven't. But yeah, I mean, like that Southwest flight was tragic and crazy. Just all in, it was just nuts. But original Turvis still done it. Are you guys talking about Florida right now? But yeah, hopefully you're good. Steel, we've got, as you can see, Jazzy Cam. Jazzy Cam is up and ready. She is currently chilling right now. She's getting used to her new home where she will be for the next while. No babies yet. Oh, that's us.
Roger, Cessna 585.
All right, continue taxi. Makes me want to get my pilot's license. Like, private one. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Where is General Aviation Parking then? Flipping miles away by the sun, thinks. There's a few new planes coming out, isn't there? There's a new, is it a 757? Someone's making. PMDG, yeah, that's the one. I mean, I must admit, I'm loving the Airbuses at the moment, though. I'm going to have to go down like a whole new learning process to learn to use the Boeings, but I will at some point. I want to be so comfortable with one type of plane. You know what I mean? I want to be fully comfortable with one type of plane, which at the moment we're going with Airbus. want to run him over. A bit further, a bit closer, mate. It was the grand poobah of airplane add-ons in FSX. Was it really? We're going to park here. Okay. And then turn. There we go. Beautiful. Sadly, Steel, you've got here towards the end because I am now going to get off. I've got Rosie's video that she made today to upload and to edit. And also today's video was merely to try and get us to Orlando. So I am going to get off. I've got loads of other things to do. I will be hanging around in Discord, though. If anyone's around in Discord, I'll be about. But yeah, need to get Rosie's video done because she did so well. And but yeah, so I'm going to go edit Rosie's video for her. There's a voice add-on for it too. That's really cool. That is really cool. Plane's window breaking and the pilot being sucked out while a group of flight attendants desperately hold on to his legs to stop him from plummeting 23,000 feet. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna disappear. That's pretty much. I mean, this woman, let's say the Southwest, the tragedy that happened a few years ago, was she got sucked out. But obviously, I mean, like I said, like at that altitude, that speed, that temperature, they couldn't pull her back in because she's, the suction's too much, the pressure, it's just crazy. 23,000 feet is high, but not too crazy high. You know what I mean? Female pilot, yeah, it was, yeah. So yeah, thank you. Anyone who, if you've been watching this on the VOD and you've enjoyed whatever we've been getting up to today, then don't forget to subscribe, of course, and hit the notification bell if you want more flight sim videos as we tour the world. On air, I'll be back during the day over the next couple of days to play on air. So if you want to win a copy of that, make sure that you are here for that. So if you see the word on air come up and you're interested in on air, make sure you're there. We've got 5 more keys to give away, courtesy of on air themselves. So thank you very much to them if they're watching this as well. Puppy cam, obviously, as you can see, Jazzy's up there in the corner. There is no puppies today, but if they're not here today, chances are almost definitely they're going to be here tomorrow. If they're not here tomorrow, then they will definitely be here the day after, but they were due between 2 days ago and today. So technically now they are, this was when the date of the last mating. So this means that it would have been the day after the mating at this point. So we shall see. Anyway, yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Steel. Feel free to, go back and have a look at us flying over Tampa. I must admit, it looked freaking beautiful. So I'm a little bit jealous. It doesn't... England looks nice as in... Oh, look at all those green trees and that green landscape. It's very luscious greenery. But we don't have those lovely blue oceans and swimming pools that you guys do. So yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for anyone who's new to the community. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Don't forget to join the Discord, which !Discord in the chat. You can do that. All the links down underneath in the description. It's just mrcalamex.com/Discord. Discord. I got myself a lisp now. Yes, Popfin. And also, of course, every night apart from Sunday, I'll be streaming. So if you want to watch the puppies, we'll be here every single night. Apart from Sundays, streaming that. So yeah, a lot of America is very flat. Yes, yeah, we got loads of hills, haven't we? Anyway, like I said, Godspeed to everybody. Potvin, thanks very much for hanging out, giving me all that information. I love it. So thank you very much for that. And if anyone wants to play, by the way, if anyone wants to do flights together or you want to join along with these flights, then get yourself in the Discord. We've got a flight simulator chat that we've set up recently. Might expand on that to maybe flight plans or stuff. I don't know. We'll see how everyone gets on. But yeah, I ramble too much. I'm going to leave you all to it. I'll speak to you later. Goodbye. Good night. See you later, I think. Yeah. Goodbye.